All right, there we go. I don't know what happened to my sound settings. Yeah, we're live. I don't know what happened to my sound settings, but yeah, it's kind of a clusterfuck at the beginning. But what's up, everybody? Welcome into the Great Nimbus Debates Dragon Ball Z podcast, where we debate the vague and not so vague things of Dragon Ball. So, without further ado, let's get into the intro video. Uh, All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Hang on. Properties. Where's my headset? Fuck is this headset called again? Corsair. There we go. All right. Now you guys should be coming into the audience nice and clear. All
What's
right.
up, audience?
So let's give our little introductions. So I am the host, SquallGND, gaming addict, anime nerd, and podcaster, all that good stuff. So you guys already know, I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball Z, and a big gaming addict. I game for hours. That's why I created this podcast, and a lot of you guys see me from my gaming stuff. But today is the podcast set. Sundays and Wednesdays are designated podcast days. Every other Sunday is usually Dragon Ball, and the Sundays in between those is usually a nerding out game, like a game, anime, and a pondering topic for nerds. Every Wednesday is just current relevant news, gaming, anime topics of any source, random all over the place, all that good stuff. So I got the Linktree /SquallRush to find all my other platforms. If you'd like to follow me on my other platforms, please do. I greatly appreciate that. Got the Buy Me a Coffee account just in case there's no donate button from wherever you're watching from. See, besides that, I don't really have any new announcements. I got a new reverse Nuzlocke video coming up, and I got some good content for some new Pokemon trading card game Pocket content coming up. Tested out a new deck yesterday. Some live viewers were helping me make a new Druddigon deck. Like, not this typical Druddigon is out there to stall and ward off other Pokemon to attack. Actually using the Druddigon to attack. That's was my strategy going into making that deck. And one guy actually gave me like a really good deck to work with. So we got some good content coming up for that. Besides that, intro question. You got an intro? Oh shit, we got Logan.
Yo, what's going on?
What up? We're just doing the intros right now. We need a good intro question.
Favorite antagonist.
What was that?
Favorite Dragon Ball antagonist.
Antagonist.
All Dragon Ball.
Let's see. My favorite will be, you know what? Vegeta.
Oh, that's such a good pick.
Alright, from my point of view, it looks like Brockstrap, Logan, Hunter, then 7 Ninja. So go take it away. Brockstrap.
Just introduction.
Yep. Just the introduction.
All right.
Announce any announcements, plug your socials. What's it called? Get a little intro of yourself, and who is your favorite antagonist?
Rockstrap55 on YouTube, Rumble, sometimes Twitch, and now Facebook. Just guys, a little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of Dragon Ball, just nerdy stuff for fun online, and do Thursdays with my buddy SquallRush here for our Soul Link runs we're doing. But yeah, anywhere you can find me, I'll probably be Brockstrat55. So, favorite antagonist, Cell, because he's perfect.
Check out those.
I think I'm next, right? Where's that Hunter?
Logan's
I'll
next.
go next.
Oh,
everybody.
hey, Hunter, is your
Logan's like not talking.
Oh, really?
No, I can hear him.
But anyway,
I can hear him.
Oh, Hunter,
Yeah,
is your camera loading? Because
Yeah, Hunter, you might need to back out real quick.
like turn your camera on and off.
It was 7 inches. You can hear. You can hear Hunter, right? All right, you can hear
Yeah.
Logan, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
there
go
it
then.
is.
What up?
What's going on? Oh, I guess it's not working on. Oh,
There it is.
Alright, I guess we'll start. How's it going, guys? My name is Logan. Hello. You can find me on YouTube at GUZXman_Florida or at MEXICAN Hayabusa. Currently at 98 subs. Just released a 100 subscriber special. I just lost 2 subs. It's whatever though. I just uploaded a new reaction to the episode 18 of Daima. That was great. Honestly, like I cannot remember the last time I felt like such a kid watching one of my favorite shows. For extra content, probably gonna be uploading a couple more of those videos until Daima's ending, and then a couple more gaming stuff. So check that out. You can follow me on Instagram, same name, Twitter, same name. And as for my favorite antagonist, I'm gonna have to go either Baby or Omega. It's kind of a tie between the two because their motives are so different, but I think their motives make them one of the best antagonists in Dragon Ball. With Baby, with the truffles and the Saiyans, I think that's a really slept-on story. Especially just the whole outlook of Baby using the Saiyan blood to kill the Saiyans, so he eventually becomes the thing he swore to destroy. I think that's kind of beautiful in storytelling aspect. And the same thing with like Omega Shenron with all the malicious slash selfish wishes with the negative energy with the Dragon Balls. I think that's also great. But yeah, probably Baby though over everybody else. Hunter, you're next.
What's up, everybody? I'm Secret Cold Sauce. I'm the guy, ladies, that your mama warned you about. I will treat you terribly. I will abuse you. I will control you. It's not gonna be fun for either of us. I'm fucking pissed. Favorite Dragon Ball fucking villain. Fucking Frieza. I fucking love Frieza. I fucking love to hate Frieza. Let me tell you what the best fucking part about Frieza is, because all these other fucking villains in Dragon Ball Z, they're like, oh yeah, he's actually a pretty cool guy. Hey, you want to be friends? Oh, we can fucking totally be friends. Frieza's like, no, you fucking monkeys, I will not be your friend. I will destroy the universe. That's Frieza. Always has been, always will be. You will never see Frieza do anything but villain shit. So I know what to expect from him. It's the same thing as like whenever you locked up and they got like, there's always gonna be like a bunch of guards, but there's always like one fucking guard that does every goddamn thing by the fucking book. This dude hates prisoners just because he's a fucking guard and we prisoners. And everybody's like, man, I fucking hate that dude. He's always done. Fuck y'all. I know exactly what to expect from that motherfucker. When he's in this dorm, I got my shit together. All these other motherfuckers that are wishy-washy, doing favors for him, not doing favors for him, fuck that. I want all these fucking guards to be like that asshole over there. So I never have to wonder what the fuck is going on. That's why I like Frieza. I don't have to wonder shit. That motherfucker is evil. He says he's evil. He's doing evil. And if you accuse him of being good, he's killing you.
Like it, I like it.
What a beautiful speech. What a beautiful speech. Anyway, I'm 7Ninja7. You can find me Game Joe Melee and Rumble. I just recently posted a video talking about possibly the greatest alchemist of all time. So check that out. My favorite antagonist has to be, I'm actually gonna have to say Hit. And the reason is that for a good period of Dragon Ball, like I don't really remember seeing a lot of characters like Hit. They're usually a lot more flashy. They do a lot of really large explosive attacks. But then you see someone subtle. You see someone that's doing things that's like it would have been like low powered anywhere else. And for me, I was just like, I'm a big fan of seeing a character like Hit. Besides the fact that I like assassins, I like seeing Hit's fighting style.
Alright.
Who would have thought Ninja's favorite villain was a ninja?
Alright.
That's a great character.
So that's everybody. Make sure y'all hit them with some follows, please. And we'll get into the intro, or the first segment.
Barely, that's why, like when I blow out, it looks like nothing's coming out.
Alright, welcome back, peeps. So, I did save a topic for today, but the special guest is not here, so I'm gonna have to resort to the backup
Fucking
topic.
cunt.
Hopefully she'll make it next time. So, don't worry.
It ain't gonna be a next time. I'm going over there this weekend and I'm fucking breaking that bitch's jaw.
Alright, well, don't incriminate yourself on live TV. Let's see. This topic will be who had the best character development in all of Dragon Ball. You can go around in a circle. 7Ninja, since you started last, you can start first this time.
Best character development is going to be
There's only one
Vegeta.
right answer. Yes! Yes!
Alright, is that it?
It's gotta be Vegeta. I don't see anyone else. It's Vegeta.
That's
Is
it.
he crying over there? Is that?
It's
Is he crying over there?
I'm not crying. You're crying.
explain your reasoning, 7Ninja.
I mean, we're talking about a guy that went from being an evil bastard, and he just decided to be a bastard who's friendly. So, like, I mean, we got to see his progression. I mean, we got to see this guy become a good guy. So, you know, from literally start of the Saiyan saga to like now, we've seen he's more princely. He's more of what I consider royalty to be in the Super saga, Super era, than what we saw in the Saiyan saga. So yeah, Vegeta.
All right, go ahead, Hunter. Once you're done orgasming over there,
gotta clean myself right quick. Just nutted all up in my fucking sweatpants with that one. Who do I think had the best character development in all of Dragon Ball? Oh, this is a tough one. No, it's not. It's Vegeta. It's definitely fucking Vegeta. This fucking dude. The first time we see Vegeta, this motherfucker goes to a bug planet. Bullshit. That's just what he just does bullshit on this bug planet. And then he leaves the bug planet and he's like, hey, Nappa, watch this. Blows up the fucking bug planet. I don't even remember why. He was just like, we're fucking bugs. I don't like bugs. I don't know.
No, that's
I mean,
that's
it
what I
was
was
crazy.
Yeah.
It's probably, yeah, no.
Said
And I
nasty
believe it.
creatures and
You
then
know
blew
a
up
lot
that planet, yeah.
about Dragon Ball. Bro, And then, like, we get a flashback of Vegeta. He's like, hey, y'all want to know what Vegeta was like when he was a kid? Here's a flashback. He's 8 years old. Hey, look at that thing that killed Yamcha in one hit. Slaughtered him. I'm talking Mortal Kombat on these motherfuckers. This dude was more ruthless to the Cybermen than the Cell Juniors were to the Z Fighters. It was fucking impeccable. It was crazy.
was more than one hit on Yamcha.
No, it wasn't. He grabbed him,
It
he
was
hugged
one
him, he blew up,
explosion.
Yamcha died.
After
That's
Yamcha
one
was
hit.
winning. Yamcha
No.
was winning. That's
There
why he
was
resorted
no-
to blowing up.
Oh, we're talking about Vegeta, not beta males. Okay?
I'm just saying. All right, continue.
This fucking dude gets to Earth. It's like, it's a fucking low class saying. You're supposed to be listening to me. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. And then he would have if Goku didn't have like 400 fucking friends that used to be villains. But and Alma is like, hey, I know you're really powerful and nobody ever told you no because of how powerful you are, but I gotta ride your dick, so you're gonna need to calm the fuck down. And then he did. He calmed the fuck down. It took her like 14 years or some shit to calm him down, but she rode all of that aggression right out of his nutsack. Bulma's the true MVP. Vegeta could still be a villain if it wasn't for Bulma, and he'd be a fucking jam up, like terrible fucking villain. We already know how terrible he would be, but like, okay, for instance, the Golden Frieza arc. Vegeta was stronger than Goku for that whole fucking arc. Okay, there's been plenty times in the show when Vegeta was stronger than Goku. I'm gonna say this again because it's true and because I like the way that Squall Rush is boiling inside right now. Fake ass smile. Vegeta has been stronger than Goku multiple times in this show. If he wanted to destroy everything, the only thing that could stop him is Bulma's grippy pussy. Alright? But Vegeta has the best character development in the whole show. Even gave Trunks a hug. I mean, he knocked him clean the fuck out right after. It sounds like a lot of my childhood. Maybe that's why I fucking like Vegeta. Because my dad used to do bad things to me.
Alright, Logan. Who do you think's got the best character development?
I mean, yeah, like you could argue like maybe like Gohan or like maybe you could even to an extent you could say Frieza with the whole Tournament of Power with you know, Frieza understanding that if they don't win, like everything's gone, everything's done. Frieza Force no more. So therefore, like, you know, especially during the last couple minutes of the Tournament of Power, where he's actually working with Goku, and then like the whole thing where, you know, Goku like turning Super Saiyan, like in and out of Super Saiyan with Frieza to help beat Jiren, but at the same time, like it can't be anybody else other than Vegeta. As Mr. Sauce was saying, you know, at the beginning, the first time we saw him blowing up planets because he didn't like the way our creatures looked, all the way to the Tournament of Power where he was expressing to Goku that he has put all of his trust and such all into Goku. That's quite a far cry of what the character was when we first saw him, or even 3 arcs later with the Buu Saga, where he didn't have any other choice to get Goku's attention than to go Majin so that he could fight him for one last time, because he knew that Goku, like after that day, Goku wasn't going to be able to, probably wasn't going to be able to fight Vegeta ever again. So I think that's, you're talking about not only the best character development in the show, but probably the best character development of all time, any medium, whether that be video games, show, and or books even. I honestly can't tell you one other character that has anywhere near character development like Vegeta. So it's probably my answer. Yeah, Vegeta.
Alright, go for it, Brock.
I think everybody here is pretty much in agreement there. Oh goodness.
I want to hear you say it.
Hang on, he's shooting his kid.
The bad one.
Yeah. the one that will cause me most troubles growing up, probably. Potentially, we'll see. What?
He'll be able to watch.
Mommy is upstairs.
Yeah, no, go back to that part where Logan was saying Vegeta had the most character.
Go ahead,
growth
Seven
of
Ninja.
all
I'll
time.
come back to mine. I gotta figure out what's happening with this kiddo. Go ahead, Seven Ninja.
Alright. I'll go.
I guess I'll talk a little bit more about him. I mean, we're literally talking about a guy who went from I'm going to kill whoever I want. I can do it at any moment in time. I killed my I wouldn't call him his best friend, but this is literally the guy I grew up with. He raised me, kind of, you know.
Raised him.
And then he just says, "I'm just gonna kill him. I don't care. You're useless." And
Yeah,
you know, he
lost
went
the
from
fight.
I'm just willing to kill anybody to, hey, you know, I'd even argue he acknowledges Krillin, right? I think he's
Right.
acknowledged Krillin before, and so it's like we literally went from a guy that wouldn't have even cared about someone like that, probably would have killed him instantly, to he acknowledges Krillin's existence.
Alright, well.
Yeah, I mean, he told Goku that he was going to Krillin's movie nights.
Oh, what about you guys are forgetting about Piccolo? What about his character development?
I feel
We're
like,
not
you know, like
forgetting
after the first arc of Z, I think Piccolo's pretty much the same throughout Z and Super.
Mhm.
So it's character development there, but I don't think it's as good character development as probably the best character development of all time.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't as long as Vegeta's. But I still think it was some pretty good character development there. Because he went from wanting to dominate Earth. Goku was his sworn enemy. He wanted nothing to do with Goku, and the only time he only teamed up with Goku that first time was because Raditz was an even bigger threat to the world, and he was a thorn in his world domination plans. And
Yeah,
he decided to take Gohan in, not because he cared about the damn kid, but because like he's gonna need him as help for the Saiyans. And then the most greatest part of character development in the whole show, in my opinion, was when he sacrificed himself for Gohan. Because there was no reason for him to sacrifice himself for Gohan. He's a weaker being who can't help Goku in the slightest when he gets there to fight against the Saiyans. You know, Piccolo is obviously the better choice to help team up with Goku to fight against the Saiyans if there was a better choice to choose. And there was more weight in Piccolo dying than Gohan. You know, the Dragon Balls are gone with Piccolo if he sacrificed himself, and he threw all that to the side, didn't give a shit. Like, he only cared about Gohan and Gohan only in that single moment.
yeah. No, I agree. I just think after that moment, I think Piccolo's kind of the same character throughout the series and the next series, the series after that. Even in like GT, where you know Piccolo sacrifices himself, or no, he doesn't really sacrifice himself. He just kind of dies because like Earth was exploding or whatever. I think that was also a great moment. But at the same time, I think the internal conflict with Vegeta as a character throughout the entire series, where you know Saiyan Saga evil, and then Namek Saga, he's still pretty evil, but he's kind of learning his ways. And then after that, then he gets with Bulma, and then he starts to kind of care about you know other things other than himself. And then even after the Cell Saga, where he's still conflicted with you know he has Bulma and all this stuff, and then Buu Saga, to where he kind of reverts, but there's a reason, because you know like his one purpose in life, which is like to kill Goku, like he's the only person that can, and he wants to defeat Goku. Like, I mean, he beat Goku like in the Saiyan Saga, so I don't know why he wanted to do that again, but I think you know with him going Majin and then him sacrificing himself, realizing that he fucked up, but like so this is his way of atonement, you know, and then coming back and then like fighting with Goku for the first time pretty much, because I don't think they fought together until the Buu Saga, like at all. Like Namek Saga, like Frieza kills Vegeta and then Goku fights Frieza. And then Cell Saga, Goku's dealing with the heart virus, and then Vegeta's off doing his own thing, going against Cell and going against the androids, and then you go all the way to the Buu saga, and they don't fight together until what was this Buuhan. So I think that was like a really important moment too. And then his first fight with Goku, they end up fusing, which is even bigger development for the character of Vegeta. And then even after that, with Super being the Goku and Vegeta show, where they're always fighting together. And then at the end of that show, where Vegeta's giving this speech about pride, and like how Vegeta still sees Goku as a low-class warrior, but at this point it doesn't matter because Vegeta realizes and understands the importance of Goku as a character to him, and how much Goku has changed him. Be it power and as just as a character, and then saying, hey, I entrusted all my pride to you, do this, you're probably the only Saiyan that could reach and surpass the level of the gods. I believe in you, let's get this shit done. I think that's way better character development than Piccolo realizing he has humanity through Gohan sacrificing himself and then being the same character throughout the next two shows. That's just my opinion.
Okay. All right, Brockstrap, I think you were AFK. Go ahead and give your response.
Although I believe Vegeta's character growth and development was better, I do appreciate Piccolo's, because here he is, the son of the father who Goku murdered, basically.
Yeah.
And was born with one basic goal to avenge his father's death. And here he is, not only a friend to Goku now, the guy he was basically created for to kill, but he's also, as well of a friend, a better father to Gohan and grandfather to Pan. So he goes from the most menacing threat ever known to Goku in the whole entire Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball, not Z, to best buddy and also Pan's grandfather. And it's wonderful. I love to see it.
Yeah, that is also great. I do appreciate that, him being the godfather essentially to Gohan's kid. The same kid that taught him humanity.
He is younger than Goku and more responsible, which, I mean, I guess that's not really a high bar, but
well, to be fair, they made Goku so irresponsible in Super. Talk about a downgrade of character.
Oh, really?
In the Android saga, when who was it? When Piccolo was just about done fighting with 17, and Cell is about to absorb 17. Gohan is at the is at Kami's lookout, and he's like, "Dad, we need to go." Goku's like, "No, stay here. You're going to die." And Gohan's like, "Fuck this shit, I'm going," and then starts to fly, and Goku teleports in front of him to punch him. Yeah, I think like the character of Goku has just been so dumbified in Super to like where like that's just kind of what everybody thinks of Goku when in fact in reality in Z Goku was quite smart. He just wasn't like academic.
What reality?
The reality I just spoke of.
All right. You know, I kind of wanted to go back to this now that Logan's back.
No, let's not go back to. No, we're going back to y'all arguing Piccolo's fucking character development versus Vegeta's. First of all, I just want to say this before I start. Namekians don't have penises, so I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing riding Piccolo's dick like this.
I'm not.
The motherfucker.
What did I say to preface my whole entire argument? What did I say at the very beginning?
I don't think he was
You
listening.
said,
although I believe Vegeta's is better, I do also appreciate Piccolo.
Development, bro.
He just wanted to start some. That's what it is.
What listen, Piccolo was 4 fucking years old. Y'all talking about he had one goal in life. It was to kill Goku. He was 4. He was 4. When I was 4, I wanted to kill a lot more people than I do now. When I was 4, I wanted to kill Goku. And guess what? Now I still want to kill Goku. So
Talk about character development.
and then like, so y'all were talking about Piccolo was
I said the thing
most
you
evil
wanted.
thing. Y'all was like, Goku murdered his dad. Yeah, but Piccolo also had all the memories of his dad, and he's got this new life. So he remembered all that, and he remembered all the things he did to cause Goku to kill him, to defend the fucking Earth, and was probably like, yeah, you know what? Probably not the best fucking thing. Maybe we should try this other nice guy thing that Kami did. Seems to be working out pretty good for him. He's living a pretty fruitful life, doing LSD with Mr. Popo all the time. Let's try that out. I don't understand how y'all, this 4-year-old used to be mad at people and now he's not. Brock, you got 2 kids. You ought
Can I
to
not
know.
appreciate both? Am I not allowed to appreciate both?
No.
I think you're creating a good argument. I think you're creating a good argument for Piccolo with everything you said.
What else can I say? What else can I say besides the same thing that 3 other people before me already said? I can say, oh yeah, sure, Vegeta, let's ride his dick a little bit too, sure, yeah. so instead of saying, hey, yeah, Vegeta again for the 4th time, I can say, yes, I agree with Vegeta, and here's a little bit more I can add to the conversation. Piccolo as well.
All right. I'm sorry for yelling at you. But y'all are
I
weird.
don't care. You should feel free to yell at me some more. I might yell back.
All I'm saying is that Piccolo actually made me feel like, oh shit, dude, that was such a great moment. I've never had that moment with Vegeta. Well, like, so give me a moment from Vegeta that you guys were like super deeply touched by Vegeta's action.
When
wait,
Frieza killed Vegeta and Vegeta was crying.
Oh yeah, okay,
saying,
that was a good moment.
Yeah, saying,
Enjoyable moment.
you know, I'm sorry I was such a bad person, but what made me this way was the person, or was that villain standing in front of you, crying and in pain because he just got shot with a death beam, grabbing the soil because he's so in pain, and how sorry he was for his actions, and pleading to Goku that this person needs to be stopped and do it for don't do it for me, but do it for all the people that he has killed, and not even all the people, but your race that you have never met.
Okay.
And then at that point was really turning in the story, because then Goku finally accepted his Saiyan heritage. He said, "I'm not going to beat you as an Earthling. I'm going to beat you as a Saiyan."
All right, I could see that was a great moment. Go ahead. See.
Didn't invite me to his birthday party.
Vegeta moment had me tearing up, and I actually had to fight back tears. I was so proud of this motherfucker. Whenever Beerus smacked Bulma, and that motherfucker said, "How dare you? That's my Bulma!" He raged the fuck out on Super Saiyan 2, and he what was that thing that Master Roshi said he did? Ninja, help me out here. Didn't Master Roshi say he surpassed Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Squall,
Is that
you
Roshi?
Goku riding asshole.
All right, 7 Ninja, I think you had something next.
Oh no, I just said something about monkeys and all. Don't worry about that.
Okay. All right. So when I think of Logan's moment, I think that was definitely like a sad moment for sure. That was a great moment. I'll give you that. I think that wasn't really a character development moment. Well, that was a good moment. That was not a character development moment for Vegeta. That was more of a character development moment for Goku, in my opinion. Versus the moment for Piccolo was straight up actual character development. Like it had, saving Gohan had nothing to do with anything. It was just all him, his feelings, him. We knew for sure he was a good guy there. Versus Vegeta.
One that comes to mind in Super, when he's talking to Future Trunks, because Future Trunks is like, "Oh, we'll just let Goku handle it," and he's like, "No, son, you're gonna handle it." I'll help you, but you're gonna handle it because he was. Remember, Future Trunks, Goku Black was literally gonna let Goku and Vegeta handle the situation, kind of how like Gohan and the rest do with Goku in the main timeline. And so I kind of saw like that father son. Like I would even say that he's more of a father to Future Trunks than he is to his actual son or his main timeline son. So it's I felt that was a good father moment, if you will.
What about the character development of future Gohan?
Future Gohan?
Let's stick to what's
Yeah.
important here. Well, how about the Vegeta and Kid Trunks when they were training together, and he was like, "I can hardly move," and then Vegeta was like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And Kid Trunks was like, "I guess I'll just go Super Saiyan," and then Vegeta was all like in a monologue, and he was like, "What? Legendary Super Saiyan transformation? When did it get reduced to a child's plaything?" And then he gets pumped up. He's like, "That's my fucking son." And he's like, "All right, dude, I'll make you a deal. You land a hit on me, I'll bring you to the park." And then he fucking let him get a hit in so he could bring him to the park. That shit was fatherly as a motherfucker. And then more character development for Vegeta. He was like talking to Trunks, and he like gave him a hug, and he karate chopped his fucking neck and made him pass out. And I was like, "That's how my dad says he loves me." Then he gave like a big speech, and he's like, "I do this for everyone, for Bulma and my son, and yes, even you, Kakarot." And then
That's funny.
Hey,
Alright, I kind of wanted to hear Logan's argument for Future Trunks or Future Gohan.
Yeah, future Gohan. So, obviously that is the main timeline. So, so everything pretty much happened up until, what was it, the Android Saga, where Goku in this timeline actually died. And, the androids took over, and that's the same timeline that Future Trunks is from. So, so essentially, like, Gohan going from this scared little kid to, like, the person that Goku actually wanted Gohan to be, where, this Gohan is such a seasoned warrior and, isn't fucking around. I think that character development is also really great and kind of underrated, really slept on, where, Gohan, he's such a seasoned warrior to the point where he loses a limb. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm still going to, fight these androids. And beat them and restore peace upon Earth." And obviously he ends up dying and all that. But I think it's a really slept-on character, especially in terms of character development. Because what was it, like only 5 years prior, like he was still that scared little boy, and then he toughened up because like he had to. And then it's such a far cry from the Gohan we have today, obviously. But yeah, I thought that was a really great character development.
That is a good point.
that might actually say a lot about
Gohan
power, or like mixed Saiyans in general. Because if you think about it, so that Gohan was constantly training, but he didn't ever really like reach fucking a lot of heights in power and shit.
Yeah,
but
no, I agree.
Our Gohan, he never fucking trains, and then all of a sudden he just trains intensely for like a little while, and then he passes up everybody. What if mixed Saiyans have like their power is like a penis? It's like whenever, it's like you don't be doing nothing, and then all of a sudden you got like 2 minutes of fucking amazingness, and then you're right back to not doing anything.
I at least got 5. I mean, I don't know. It's got 5 minutes.
It's not whole weeks, is what it is. That's the point. Like, it's not. You're not constantly erect. You're this flaccid little bookworm, and then when shit gets real, it's time to penetrate stuff and blast, stuff.
I mean, interesting and not analogy, but I'll take it.
This is a bad analogy. What are you talking about?
I can see
Well,
the. I can see
but,
the.
favorite thing.
I feel like 100% though. Future Gohan was my reason to like Gohan himself for like the longest time. It was only after seeing what he became that I was just like, nah, I'm good. I mean, we see him come back at the end of Super, the manga wise, so I'm happy about it. But it's just like, again, you know, I know he did it before. Will it happen again? So
True.
What's up, Kinezy? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Future Gohan, definitely. You know, I kind of. That's a good example. I agree with that. It's just too bad we didn't get to see too much of his story on how he became like that. He's just like, you know, one episode special of What If. But I'm pretty sure. Oh, God.
I thought it was just like he was just such a key pivotal moment for a lot of characters, as if because you know if he really didn't succumb to what he had succumbed to, then Future Trunks wouldn't have found a way to bring himself to get to the future and to change history as we know it. Because as we do know, that is actually the original timeline. That is what happens. So I think like even though like he really is underrated as a character and character development, if he didn't die, the story wouldn't be what it is today with you know the rest of it as like Cell Saga or Buu Saga all the way to the Tournament of Power. None of that would have been possible if Future Gohan didn't die. So I think that's why he's such a slept-on character, because he was only around in that special. But he is such a loved character by the fans. So, you know, if they did end up going back and making a story on what happened between Goku dying and you know, ultimately his death, I think that would be a really great story, and I think a lot of people would appreciate it. And it would boost his popularity even more. But yeah, for the most part, I agree. Yeah.
What about
You
Future
think it would
Trunks?
do better than Daima?
Future Trunks, what?
Like, what about his character development?
His character development? I mean,
he doesn't really have character development.
I mean, like, yeah, he doesn't really have character development too much. He's pretty much the same character through and through, especially in Super. It's not to say that he's a bad character. Like, obviously, when Super Vegeta is going against Cell, and Super Vegeta allows Cell to absorb 17 to then become semi-perfect. No, is it semi-perfect Cell? No, it's like it's just perfect Cell, right? And then Super Perfect Cell
no.
is when he. So
When he
okay, so
absorbed 17, it was semi-perfect Cell, and then when he absorbed 18, he became perfect Cell.
okay, so he's because is semi-perfect Cell the one where he has no
One with
nose?
lips.
Yeah. So but
No,
he
no,
didn't-
no.
he-
Semi-perfect Cell
It's the
has
big one.
lips and a nose.
He's the big one.
The buffed one, yeah.
He doesn't have a nose.
But so the one that doesn't have a nose, he was the one that didn't have a nose, and then he absorbed 17 to then become Perfect Cell. So I think I actually made like a little edit of this on my shorts. Go check it out. But when Trunks was pleading to Super Vegeta that you know, Vegeta's like, oh, don't you want to see this power he's talking about? You know, like letting Saiyan side talk, and Trunks is like, no, I've seen it all my life. Like I can't allow this to happen. You know, that was such a gut wrenching moment, because like, you know, I think we've seen especially I think the special of Future Trunks aired before that, so you kind of get a little context on that. But he's like, no, I've seen it all my life. All it is destruction. I can't allow this to happen. And Vegeta's like laughing at Trunks, and then to the point it got to the point where, you know, Trunks actually had to attack his father to stop Cell from becoming Perfect Cell, because, you know, the 17 years of destruction that he's seen, his mentor and brother Gohan dying, you know, him going to his lifeless body and being like, oh shit, you know, I'm the only one left. Like, he's seen what kind of power that comes with, and he just couldn't allow it to happen. But that's not, yeah, but like, that was a beautiful moment. But that's pretty much who Trunks is through and through as a character. So there's not much development there, but that doesn't mean that's not to say that he's a bad character. He was just always a good character to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, I was more thinking about like the movie special where he actually had what's called where Future Gohan dies. You know, he was like an overconfident kid that him and Gohan can take on the androids at any time. And then like once Gohan dies, like in that movie, that was probably to me one of the most best Super Saiyan transformations, where he got so mad and hurt and distraught over Future Gohan's death that he turned Super Saiyan. And then like he tries to take on the androids after that himself, because he's like telling Bulma, I'm a Super Saiyan now, I can handle them. And his mom's like, Gohan was a Super Saiyan, he couldn't handle them. And he's like, well, I'm gonna do it anyways. And then he still got whooped. And then like in that movie, then he was like, all right, I'm gonna go grab help from like the past.
Yeah, but like I think sure, that's development to some sort, but like at the same time, it's like we've all been there. We were all, you know, overconfident, cocky kids. But I think at the same time, Trunks knew deep down that that's still not the case. You know, I think like he understood deep down that like, yeah, obviously like I can't really beat them, and I think that would be disrespectful to Gohan for him to sit there and say, yeah, I can do it, even though his brother literally just died. And he was a better seasoned warrior and had more time as a Super Saiyan and all that jazz. So I think deep down he kind of knew. I think that was just a coping mechanism from Trunks. So I don't think that's like too much development to say. But you could definitely argue Piccolo development and Vegeta development over Trunks.
I agree. Yeah, Trunks was. I just really thought that I liked that moment where he turned Super Saiyan for the first time, but definitely.
Oh yeah, 100%. Top 5 Super Saiyans transformations for sure.
I feel like we'd have to mention the Xenoverse.
I don't know what y'all are talking
if
about.
we want to talk about Future Trunks' character development.
Oh yeah, Xenoverse, sure. I agree.
All right, 7 Ninja, then Hunter, go ahead.
I mean, I was just talking about, like, you know, Xenoverse's story. He's pretty much one of the main characters all the way through Xenoverse 1 and 2. So, I mean, like, if we're going to talk about, like, his character development, we would have to talk about that whole story. And that story is still going on. I remember specifically a moment where he's, like, talking to Future Gohan in Xenoverse, and he wants to go through with it, but he can't. He wants to try to save Future Gohan, but he can't. And he fights that,
I chose
there's
to
like
save
one.
him.
I remember there being one.
Yeah, you can choose.
The one where he does.
You killed Future Gohan?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Ninja? You could have saved him.
Anywho,
Who were you supposed to?
that's one of the it's like that's like one of the few moments that comes to mind about, but we would have to talk about all of Xenoverse to even really talk about Future Trunks's or Xeno Trunks's story at that case. Go ahead, Hunter. I know you got something to say.
No, people talking because people are tired. Fuck.
All right, Squall. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Brockstrap,
Wait,
say words. Fuck Squall. I don't care. Go dad mode on Squall. It was being mean earlier.
Is Xeno Trunks actually the same one from Future Trunks? Or is it entirely different?
No. Xeno Trunks is the one from Dragon Ball
Right.
Heroes. Xeno Trunks is the one that has Super Saiyan God mode. Xenoverse Trunks and Xeno Trunks are two different characters.
Wait, what the fuck is Xeno Trunks?
Xeno Trunks is the same as Xeno Goku, where it's like an alternate timeline Trunks where he's dressed the same as Xenoverse Trunks, but like Xeno Trunks has like Super Saiyan God and
Xeno
Super Saiyan
Gohan
4.
and all of them have that same kind of black cloak as well. So
yeah,
it's part
like,
of whatever.
Yeah, any Xeno insert character name here is usually from Dragon Ball Heroes.
That's one I didn't watch.
Yeah,
But
Xeno Goku's like my favorite character. I love that character. It's so great.
I think that's
Goku.
But I'm
You
wondering,
say Zeno Vegeta.
Definitely not the idiot.
well,
Zeno
what's
Vegeta.
Zeno Vegeta about?
Zeno Vegeta is a character that has Super Saiyan 4 with God Ki. Same thing with Zeno Goku. They
Yeah,
both have
that-
God
they-
Ki with Super Saiyan 4.
They all have their shit together. They're not like the barely functional like group of idiots that we were stuck with on the main series.
Okay. All right. Well,
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Well,
Hold on.
I just
Let's
wanna
get
know
started. Xeno
where
Frieza.
y'all-
Is he better than Frieza Black?
Like as a person or like as a character?
Stronger.
As
He means stronger.
Oh, stronger.
As in power.
Yeah. Every Zeno character is like, I'll put this into perspective. Every character from Dragon Ball Heroes can one-shot Zeno in the main
super.
timeline.
Oh shit.
Like one
Yeah.
shot, like no
I'm
development.
gonna find Zeno Hunter and I'm gonna kick his fucking ass just to prove y'all wrong.
Hang on, I need a soundboard. Let's see. Let's go with this one.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I
I wanna
totally
know
forgot about that.
where y'all get off saying Future Trunks had character This is what I remember from the first time we saw Future Trunks. Came back and said, "Hey, I need help because I'm good at fighting." And next time we saw Trunks, it was a entirely different character because he came back and said, "Hey, I need help because I'm fucking fighting."
I think you need to put the mic closer to your mouth. It's cutting out here or there.
Hey, I need help because I suck at fighting. That's all I hear from Trunks.
Yeah, I mean, you need to see the movie special. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but that was a good movie special.
I saw the Team 4-Star version, but also Kid Trunks, who was,
The fucking
Kid
Team
Trunks,
4-Star
who
special.
was raised, Kid Trunks, who was raised by probably the best dad ever of all time, actually had some fucking go in him. Kid Trunks had to fuss Future Trunks. Can you imagine being so fucking pitiful that you, a grown man, getting your ass chewed out by an 11-year-old who can kick your ass? Like, what the fuck, dog? What was he doing that whole time? He just went back, killed the androids, and was like, I'm gonna be happy with my mom and go fishing. Like, oh, this is Dragon Ball Z. Enemies come. You gotta be prepared. He pulled a whole Gohan.
You know, Future Trunks.
Did he keep training?
Yeah, because he trained with the Kai, and then Dabura came, and then he killed Dabura and Babidi before they could revive Boo.
Gohan?
Oh,
No, Trunks.
Oh, Trunks. Oh yeah. He did. That they did that in Shin
Everything
Budokai.
I said about Future Trunks just now.
Yeah.
No, it was
If I'd have known
confirmed, it
that
was
he did
confirmed in
that-
Super. Oh, he did that.
Yeah, that too. I forgot about that one. But they did do a video game on the PlayStation Portable. Like it was like what happened if Majin Buu like resurrected in the Future Trunks timeline. There was that side story. It was a good one.
They made it canon because he was explaining when Trunks came back to the future for the first time after Goku Black, and then Trunks was explaining that I killed Babidi and Dabura, so Buu didn't come back, but look what I acquired from training with the Kais, and it was Super Saiyan 2. So he's like, oh, why don't you go Super Saiyan 2, the ultimate thing of power? And Goku laughs in his face, and he's like, I'll show and shows him Super Saiyan 3, and then one shots Trunks. That was great.
Yeah, that was funny.
Logan, you watch Sub, don't you?
No, I watched Dub.
He one shots him and
Why
then
you
deforms
saying
like,
opera?
oh shit, are you alright?
Yeah, he grabs a sword like this and then right to the ground. Broke
I keep saying
a
Dabra.
boneless thing. Huh?
Everybody in the show calls him Deborah.
Oh yeah, Dabra is like the sub way to say it.
Oh, real. Oh, it was probably because I was watching Daima.
Oh yeah.
And then
Dabra.
Dabra.
And his
which is
dad.
only in sub right now for at least the episodes that I'm on.
All right. Well,
It's different for now.
I think now it's time to move on. Final thoughts on who has the best character development. Brockstrap goes first, Logan, Hunter, then Seven Ninja.
Vegeta.
Yep, Vegeta, best character development of all time. Any show, any movie, any video game, etc.
Hunter. I know you want to pick Piccolo. We'll skip Hunter.
Sorry, I dropped a big ass bag of Starburst all over my floor just now.
A whole bag of Red 40, yummy.
Hey, I ain't worried about them chemicals. Look at this thing.
Oh, show the chemical.
Run down
Show the nutritional facts.
Show us what?
All right, Squall, you agree?
What's up?
Who are you going? Piccolo? You going Piccolo? You agree with Hunter?
Yeah,
Wait. Did Seven Ninja give his? I was responding to chat. My bad.
I was still waiting for Hunter to say it. I agree with you. Vegetable.
It's Vegeta.
Vegetable.
Vegetable, true.
Yeah.
King of all vegetables.
Yeah, it's pretty unanimous. It's probably Vegeta. Yeah, I think Squall's gonna say Piccolo like Hunter did.
Don't see bitches masturbating with fucking fruits. They use cucumbers, motherfucker. That's a vegetable.
Squall's gonna say Piccolo.
Wait, would you say
Goku.
the Seven Ninja? Did you give yours Seven Ninja?
Yeah, vegetable.
Oh, okay. Nah, mine's Vegeta too. I was just arguing the other side. It would have been too boring if we all picked Vegeta.
Horrible. That's why I mentioned Piccolo, but then I got screamed at for it.
Yeah.
But as long as you learned your lesson, it's okay.
Alright, well, what's the name? Hunter didn't. Let's go on to segment 2. I'll play the little segment 2 video real quick. Alright,
Balls man.
now that we're back, let's see. Since Hunter didn't watch Daima, we'll save the Daima segment for last. So now we'll go on to your guys' topics if you guys got any for, like any debates, topics for us to go over. Let's see. Seven Ninja, do you have one by any chance?
It's not really as much as a debate topic as much as it's like what character from another anime, if they were to be brought over to Dragon Ball, would have the most like if you were to give them ki, like how good would they do? Who do you think would have the best up?
Oh, like
Yeah,
who
pretty
would go like the farthest? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah, if they were to gain ki as like the energy system and they were their same character with that key energy, who do you think would go?
Is this like
I'm
insinuating? Hold on, wait, before we start, is this insinuating like that they're starting from the beginning, or they're just like placed in like a random order?
Let's say they're starting from the beginning.
Okay.
Well,
So they're able to train and get stronger?
Yeah, they're able to train and get stronger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Like they get key energy, it comes over, but they learn it, they get stronger, and you're still using the powers that we know they had.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with believe it or not, I'm gonna start with Deku. When I thought about like you know, we see Goku like train, we get to see him like become a better fighter, become a better more power. Someone like Deku is gonna actively study. He's gonna actively try to figure out how to become better and better. And so in that way, to me, at least when it comes to combat side of things, he would be like a Bulma version of I don't want to say Goku, but he is a fighter. He's a hero. He wants to protect. So he'd be like a Bulma version of I guess Future Trunks in a way.
Okay.
I thought Goku was the Bulma version of Goku.
What? I don't get it.
Don't people always talk about his genius when it comes to only fighting?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And nothing else
Yeah.
in his whole entire life.
What's the fucking question?
So, who do we think is gonna fit best in the Dragon Ball universe, basically?
So we gotta take a character from another anime, stick him in Dragon Ball Z,
And they
he's
get
gotta
key.
fit in.
Yeah, they're gonna get
He gets
key.
key.
Oh,
Yeah.
and they get key.
Yeah.
There's only one right answer, folks. Logan's gonna have to back me up because y'all are some fucking assholes that don't want to watch it. But Luffy from One Piece,
Not a bad
maybe
option.
Naruto.
Zoro. I figured you say
Take
Zoro.
one with Luffy from
That
One Piece.
motherfucker trains his ass off too. But Luffy, fucking like, okay. So let me try to explain like really quickly. His devil fruit turns him into rubber. You're supposed to be weak as fuck whenever you eat that devil fruit. Like you're made of rubber. Like you're not even supposed to be able to hurt people. That dude trained his fucking balls off to get just back to normal level human power. And now he's one of the strongest dudes in the
Yeah.
whole fucking show.
Yeah, but you gotta understand
So-
the reason why he's getting strong is because of selfish reasons, because he wants to find the One Piece. So it's not like he's straight. It's not like he's training to get stronger for the hell of it. Like there is a selfish reason to it. But I guess at the same time, you could probably argue that there's a selfish
Nah,
reason
'cause
Luffy
think
does
about
it
it.
because he wants
The
to get
One
stronger
Piece-
too.
The One Piece is a specific treasure that we don't even know what it is. The Dragon Balls grant fucking wishes. Okay?
So would you say that like maybe like after he gets the Dragon Balls, makes the wish that he really wouldn't, train anymore because he
I
got
think
what
if
he wanted?
Goku fought, I think if Luffy fought any of the Z fighters, he would continuously want to come back for more. Just like Vegeta, he would be like, "They're fucking stronger than me. I gotta go. I gotta train. I gotta fucking win this."
I feel like if you take his main goal away, I don't know if Luffy would continue going. Like that's his main goal.
That motherfucker don't stop.
Like as he mentioned, like you guys would know, does he have like any side goals that are important? Maybe not as important as being the Pirate King, but like, is there any other?
Yeah, he don't even want the
Side
One
goals?
Piece. He just wants to be the king of the pirates. And he said the reason he wants to be, they were like, "What do you think the king of the pirates is, Luffy?" And he's like, "It's just the freest person in the world." So he really just wants the power to be free and do whatever he wants. And that would be motivation enough in Dragon Ball. Especially, you said we starting at the beginning? Are we starting at the beginning of Dragon Ball? Because I seem to remember Piccolo threatening a lot of people's freedoms. I also seem to remember him releasing a bunch of people that didn't have freedom. So I don't know.
Yeah, probably the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. To be fair,
I think Luffy would go far. I think he would.
I
I think
he
Luffy would
too.
join the main cast.
I think he would too,
Yeah, but
considering how strong he got later down the line.
far, but I don't think he would get as far as some other characters. Like,
Who's your pick?
if it's my turn, I'm gonna have to either say Ichigo or actually Invincible.
Oh, Ichigo's a good option.
Ooh,
I like
yeah.
Ichigo. I really like Ichigo as an option.
Ichigo's great, because he's just pretty selfless and all he wants to do is protect. But I think especially like if we're talking about like Invincible after the end of the first season where he's going up against his dad, and he got the shit beat out of him by his dad. I think Invincible is probably a better case then because like he understands that although he has all this power, he still wants to protect the world and all that, but he understands obviously I'm gonna quote Mr. Uncle Ben here, but with great power comes great responsibility, to where he doesn't want to kill and all that, but I think at some point in the story he's gonna have to understand that these people are way too powerful to be kept alive. Kind of like Frieza and Goku, where Goku's like hey, stop it. I don't want to kill you. You know, just stay down. Your pride's already hurt. I'm done with you. And then, you know, Frieza, he gives Frieza a little bit of energy after Frieza pretty much almost kills himself. And then, you know, Frieza throws that beam up at him, and then Goku has to essentially kill him with the angry Kamehameha to his knowledge, because, you know, we know that Frieza didn't die, but, you know, at the same time, from his perspective, like that was him killing Frieza. So I think at some point, if he's training with Goku at the beginning, that he's gonna have to understand that, you know, like sometimes killing is the answer, even if he doesn't want to do it. And I'm pretty sure, you know, with him like having like, you know, super strength and already being able to fly, I think he'd fit perfectly well within the power and the story. So I think Invincible would be a really great choice, especially if you guys give him Ki. Like he can learn the Kamehameha Wave, he can learn Ki Blast, Solar Flare. I think like his arsenal would just be extended tenfold. So I think he'd be a really good choice.
Okay. Let's see. Brockstrap, go ahead.
Saitama. He doesn't even need to learn Ki. He'll just go in and whoop everybody.
You missed that debate.
No. Let's not go there. Let's not do that today.
We went over this before. He's nowhere near close Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, he is.
He don't get past Cell Saga.
Logan, I'll let you respond to that real quick.
What?
I know you want to.
He doesn't get past Cell Saga if we're talking Dragon
I
Ball
know
Z.
he's not a planetary threat. I just like to tease.
Oh, okay.
But
What are we talking about?
if
What did I
whatever traits or whatever power that he has, and he gets the same treatment that everybody else that we've mentioned, right? To where they start from the beginning, learn Ki and everything. Saitama from a Dragon Ball world would probably be threatening. Because what? He's like the strongest of everybody in the whole entire his show. Hands down. So far, outside of maybe Garu, I haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah, there's only one character, maybe two stronger than him at this current point in the manga. But like, with... Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so assuming that he has whatever power up that he has in his own show to make him as strong as he is, multiplied by the powers that he would be able to obtain in Dragon Ball, I think that he would be a threat.
So what's his motive?
What's
his motive is, yeah, like other than like, he just wants to be like normal, right?
What's his motive in his own show? He
kind of does.
He wants to be able to handle
It would
crap.
have to be during his early story. It'd have to be during Saitama's early story where he breaks his limiter, which is a question I have for you, Logan, for a moment.
Well, what's the next
up?
thing? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no.
So
Finish yourself. No. Let Brock finish his thing.
What was the whole thing? He's tired of nobody even being able to like hold their own against him now at this point, right? So like, he's become so powerful, he's bored. He wants to have fun. So if he wants to have fun, he'd have to be fighting somebody on his own level. Okay. So I guess with that in mind, would he want to become so powerful again afterwards, to where he'd be bored again? Because he felt that rush, right, in his dream when he was fighting the Subterraneans or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He felt that rush finally, even though it was only a dream. But like, I don't know. I guess he wouldn't want to be strongest necessarily.
From my knowledge of both series, I would say that, you know, like if he did join, like if it was the beginning of, like if he had just broken his limiter and he joined, like he just automatically transferred to the Dragon Ball world. I think like that I think that Goku would one tap him, and then like Saitama be like, oh, I didn't realize someone could even be this strong. Let's train together. Please show me your ways, kind of thing. And then like they kind of grow together as like a team. And then I could see that like with him progressing throughout the story. I don't think that's a bad choice at all. Anyway.
Alright.
I'm gonna change my
so-
answer.
2.
Okay.
Yo, what's up?
I'm going with
All right,
the
so-
granny from Dan to Dan.
Not even close, bro. Ooh. She'd probably replace Bulma at best. Alright, go ahead, 7.
Granny's
I
a
don't
fucking
know.
badass, and she understands everything there is to understand about all that shit. And no one fucking knows how badass she is. Think about Dragon Ball Z for a second. They got these universal level characters just chilling on Earth, and motherfuckers think Hercule Satan is the strongest among them. They keep that shit low pro, homie. Just like who? The granny from Dan to Dan. The only gilf that I've ever gotten a boner for, other than Dolly Parton
Damn, that's so real.
and
I
Cher.
don't think she keeps it low profile. They just don't believe her.
Yeah, she's famous, ain't
Call it
she?
what you want.
She's a celebrity on her
Call it
own
what you
television
want.
show. I think she like Vegeta would probably like be attracted more to the granny than Bulma. That's just my
I think
opinion.
Roshi would definitely have a field day with that one. For sure.
Oh, dude, they could train together. She could like be in the turtle. She could be a turtle yokai.
Oh, true. Yeah, I think that like she could probably learn a couple things from the Turtle Hermit, but I think Roshi would just be so horny 24/7 that they probably couldn't even get anything done.
Dude, they'd be smoking that ganja 24/7.
Yeah,
It would look
Burn
like a
turtle.
humidifier on their nightstand, and it would just be a constant, like, it would just be smoking buds so that they could smoke in their sleep. They'd never fucking stop.
Alright, my bad, 7 Ninja. What was your question for Logan?
Okay, so Logan, in the context of when he breaks his limiter, when Saitama breaks his limiter in his world, and we're using that formula and bringing it over, it's not the same as if Goku breaks his limiter in his world. It's because remember, Saitama, he's a huge jump. How do you think that huge jump would affect Saitama if he were to come to Dragon Ball?
Well, where do you think that lies? Like after he breaks his limiter, where do you think he lies? In the realms of power.
The thing about it is, for me, when I see, at least if we're going to talk about early Saitama, like he fully outscales everything there. Versus like when Goku does it, like he is able to. Before he's not able to beat the guy. Now he's able to beat that villain, or with a little help, he's able to beat that villain. So. For me, and I want to go and say this as well. I still don't know if I've seen Saitama's fully max power, because he says he gets stronger every day without really training. So I'm not sure if he's really fully showed his full power yet. But as far as, let's just go with his early days. Let's say he's like he goes from able to fight a crab guy to maybe city level, if we want to go there. Maybe that's what the jump could be like. What does that jump look like? With that example, I guess, if you were to take that jump into the Dragon Ball universe.
The Dragon Ball universe, and then like assuming as soon as he gets into the Dragon Ball universe, he has ki, or he has to learn it. There's a lot
Let's
of
say he's got
aspects
ki.
on this question. Okay, so essentially, like, if you break your limiter, I'll put this into perspective. If you go to the gym, right? And let's say you were only able to bench, let's say 180, right? And then the next day you break your limiter, right? And then you can obviously do 190 and then 200. Breaking your limiter doesn't mean that all of a sudden you can just lift 1,000 pounds. That's not how that works. So essentially, I don't think like it's such an infinite gap. I think from obviously, if we're talking about Saitama, if you're going against crab people who are probably only street level, and then he breaks his limiter and then goes to city level, I think that would probably only be if he were to go into the Dragon Ball universe and then break his limiter there, and or if he already had his limiter broken, I think he could exponentially gain power. But I don't think it's just all of a sudden infinitely more strong. If that makes any sense. So
I got
essentially, I think like he would probably if he already had broken his limiter and he traveled to Raditz, level, I think that Raditz would still give him a run for his money, considering that Raditz is probably planet level. And the reason why I say this is because in the 22nd Budokai, where Roshi goes against Kid Goku, he was able to blow up the moon, right? And that can be calced to a small planet because he was able to vaporize it, So that can actually be calced to small planet level. So therefore, if you keep upscaling from there, Raditz would probably be around planet level. Not large planet level, but planet level. So like small planet level, because Earth is considered small. So I think if going all the way to the Saiyan Saga where Vegeta's like, I'm gonna blow this planet. Obviously, I think from the filler of Z, we've seen Vegeta just being able to destroy the planet with all the cricket people with just 2 fingers. So if he were to blow up the planet with a full charged Gallic gun, I think that he would probably end up taking around 3 to 4 more planets with him. So I think, especially seeing that we don't know Saitama has light speed, reactive skills at that time, I think that Raditz would still give him a run for his money. But if him, Piccolo, and Goku were to all fight Raditz at the same time, I think that Saitama would be able to exponentially grow with Ki. And I think what would happen is like the side story in Sparkling Zero, where they kill Raditz without anybody dying, and then they can just go on to the next arc and the next arc and the next arc. So I think he would probably be around, let's say, like if I were to put this in index, probably Krillin level, because I think Krillin is also really slept on in the beginning of the series too. Not to say like with the Raditz thing, but like at the point where the Saiyans come, like Krillin is already like twice as strong as a Cyberman who's comparable to Raditz at that point. So I think that probably him and Saitama would probably be around the same level, because I feel like with the training with Kami and everybody else that Saitama would be able to learn Ki Blast and all this other stuff. So I think. But I don't think that Saitama, even though his limiter is broken, I don't think he would grow as exponentially as Goku and or Vegeta would, if that makes any sense.
I gotcha.
And that's my answer. That's 10 years of debating Dragon Ball for you.
My answer.
Saitama.
My answer is who would fit best in Dragon Ball with Ki. I don't know about make it the farthest, but my answer is the better version. Kakashi's dead. Gojo, baby, from Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's go.
I just hear
The greater version of Kakashi.
Oh hell no! I gotta use the bathroom to think about that one.
You heard me, Hunter. Gojo. He will fit better.
Kakashi can literally beat Goku. I mean,
yeah,
Gojo.
all right. You tripping, bro?
We're talking about Genjutsu. I'd say he's a specialist to some degree versus a world where they're strictly using purple being its actual Genjutsu. Magic. I'm gonna go magic here.
Gojo from
like
Jujutsu Kaisen, bro.
I feel like that just transfers over to magic at that point. But we don't really see magic that much in Dragon Ball. So I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't be that powerful, but then again, I feel like he would train with Ki anyway. So.
Are we watching the same fucking Dragon Ball?
Well, he's the strongest in his universe. He's named the strongest. All the cursed spirits are scared of him. Give him some Ki, I think he'll be good.
I think
he's the strongest on this planet.
Yeah.
And he's fucking weak as shit compared to Raditz.
Yeah, I agree with Hunter on this one. I think in terms of like power, I think he kind of gets outscaled by the time Piccolo and Goku fight in the 23rd Budokai Tenkaichi. To be fair, I don't think like you can't even get Gojo to planet level. I think he's like large continental level. So I don't think he gets past. And with his hacks, maybe because Dragon Ball characters don't really start doing that space-time manipulation until the Buu Saga, so he probably wouldn't be able to get touched until then. But you could argue some things here and there. But in terms of power, like if Piccolo from the 23rd Budokai Tenkaichi like punched him, he would just disintegrate. If Infinity wasn't a factor, but if he was at the beginning, I think he could have probably, like I'm talking about like he was there with Bulma when she met Goku. I feel like they probably could have like exponentially grown together, especially if he got Ki. But if you put Gojo in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, well, it's not going to be able to do anything.
I'm gonna give it to him. I've seen a couple episodes of that Naruto ripoff show, and when he there was like whatever demon, and Gojo was like, yeah, you can let him out, I can handle him. That was some pretty Dragon Ball Z vibes. So I think he'd do good in Dragon Ball Z. I know a character that would do a lot better than Gojo. That's Kakashi. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him.
Who's that?
Was the one.
Who's that?
Interesting fact here. He was the one that they copied off of to make Gojo. They were so inspired by how amazing Kakashi was on every level, and then especially charisma. And they were like, you know what? We're just gonna have to copy. We can't do better than this guy. We can't come up with a character on our own. We're not that creative. We've already copied Naruto and Sasuke. We might as well copy Kakashi as well. And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Make no mistake. When it comes to being a warrior, Kakashi is better than Gojo. Kakashi is a true genius when it comes to fighting. And who do we know from Dragon Ball Z that have been referred to as true geniuses when it comes to fighting? Can you name 2 of those characters, Squall Rush?
Are you talking about Boruto's dad this whole time?
I'm talking about Vegeta and Goku, motherfucker!
You mean Yamcha and Tien?
Ah.
No, Chaozu.
Fuck you. I'm getting a phone call.
Now, all jokes aside, I don't see Kakashi as making it that far into the Dragon Ball world versus Gojo. I know Kakashi is strong for sure, but he's not really even the strongest in this universe.
I got Kakashi ending at Cell Saga.
Damn, I'd put him at like early Dragon Ball.
Jose Toto.
I can explain why.
Jose Toto copied off of Hunter.
Toto?
Oh, he's on it. He's got a phone call right now.
Oh, he's on.
Okay, never mind.
Oh.
There you go.
Toto? Who's Toto?
Y'all are tripping. Kakashi
Toto,
would never make
Braza.
Clap guy. The
Braza.
teleporting clap guy.
Jennifer Lawrence Braza.
Oh, the one who likes like big booties.
Yeah.
Who was he copied
big
off
asses.
of from Naruto?
He really did?
Oh, you say
Who did he copy?
Jiraiya.
Jiraiya does that?
Damn.
Nah.
What?
Nope.
Ninja's a pro
Nope.
beatboxer? Do that noise
Nope.
again?
Nah, you ain't going. You're not gonna put Toto on Jiraiya. Heck no. He just likes one specific girl. Jiraiya is about every female in the world.
Oh, well, I thought you meant like the clapping thing was something they copied from Naruto.
I mean, that's like the Flash.
I think who he was.
The what's his name? Minato. The ability to clap and go. That's pretty much Minato's Shuriken.
Oh,
Shuriken thing.
okay.
Like the reverse summoning.
All right, Logan. I kind of want to hear. Oh, go ahead, Summon Ninja.
I was gonna say one character that I think would do really well from JJK, because he got shafted in his own world, would be Toji. If he were to gain ki, I think he could do pretty well. I'm not saying he'd be godlike immediately, but it's from the beginning to later on.
Oh, you're right.
It's interesting because I would wonder how heavenly. I don't think heavenly restriction would allow him to acquire ki, to be honest. Because if heavenly restriction is to the point where he can't obtain cursed energy, I don't think he would be able to attain ki. But that probably would mean that he would have disgusting levels of amount of physicality if he were to go to Dragon Ball Universe. So he could probably box, but he couldn't use any like Ki Blast or like anything like that. But he would probably.
Wait a minute. What about Daima's world?
Huh?
Remember Daima's energy? Like how they're like the negative energy. Curse techniques are negative energy. Maybe the heavenly restrictions like would be positive energy in this case. I don't know. I mean, we also got like reverse curse techniques as well, so that's a different story, I guess.
Oh yeah,
but I mean, maybe he could empower himself with some demon energy.
Yeah, because I think like in Daima, like at the beginning, they were talking about more. It's everyone has magic here instead of ki, I believe.
Yeah, because when Goku did the Kamehameha wave, they're like, what the hell is that? And they're like, oh, broken fly? Like what?
So if you put in that context, I think the Jujutsu Kaisen world characters could probably fit in Daima for sure.
Yeah, they probably. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how nerfed the
Oreo.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know how nerfed they got. Because like this is Goku and Vegeta after Buu. So they beat a character who was able to threaten the Kai Realm, which is infinite, therefore making it a universal feat. But they did get nerfed and they got reverted to children, so I don't know where like the power scale lies in there.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone from Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna be able to get up to universal level, let alone planet level. So
I think they could definitely handle some of the little goons that they fought.
Oh, for sure. Like the bull, like a boar with an axe. Like I don't think
the early episode demon little run-ins that.
Yeah, like the bar, for sure. Like the bar fight.
I could have cleared them motherfuckers out myself.
Yeah,
I've done that.
I would have put my money on Hunter, no cap, but
I wouldn't put my money on him either. Good luck, Hunter. You got this.
Yeah, well, if I ever get the security footage from some of these fucking bar rooms, I'm gonna send them to y'all, because y'all gonna be like, holy shit, he's not talking smack. That fucking dude got some hands.
I'll be waiting for that.
I believe you got hands, just not hands with a boar with an axe. A boar demon. Alright, but yeah, what was your argument for Kakashi? I wanted to hear Kakashi, how far he would make it.
I'd probably put him around solar system level. That being because he was able to harm Kaguya, who can make an alternate dimension with a sun and planets. Therefore, meaning it has these planets and planes have the gravita to hold such stars and planets. So therefore, it would have to be a solar system level feat. So therefore, Kakashi throwing the Tsukuyomi Shuriken at Kaguya to damage her would mean that he would have to be around that level to even touch her.
Damn, what part is this?
Actually, not exactly.
Which part is what? Which part is the?
Well, to be able,
I'll let Hunter go and then I'll ask.
Okay.
To be able to create a whole universe doesn't necessarily mean that
she didn't create a universe. She created a solar system.
The other dimension, right? A whole solar system. So
like
just because you can create a whole solar system doesn't mean that you can withstand the amount of damage that a solar system can take.
Yes,
Those
you can.
Are two different stats.
It's quite literally the law of physics. Isaac Newton. If any it was the energy you have to output. So if I let's say how do I explain this? every action creates an equal and opposite reaction. Therefore, if you could destroy something, that obviously means that your body would have to withstand that force to destroy that something. You would also have to take it. So if I punched a hole in the wall, that means that if my hand couldn't take that amount of force, my hand would break, and it wouldn't be able to destroy that part of the wall. So therefore,
Yeah, but we're not talking about a physical attack.
it is a physical. Yeah, it is a physical attack. Not a Tsukiyomi Shuriken. I forgot what the move's called. It's the Obito one
Blade?
where, huh?
Lightning blade?
No, not Lightning
Kamui
Blade. It's when he the Kamui Shuriken.
Kamui.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
the Kamui Shuriken.
Yeah,
you have to withstand that force in order to destroy something. Therefore, like, it wouldn't make sense if you were to say when Goku was clashing fists with Beerus that they were about to destroy the infinite macrocosms and multiple of them. If you said that, oh, just because he was doing that doesn't mean that he could take it. That would literally insinuate that if he was clashing fists with Beerus and he was able to output that entire energy, that he wouldn't be able to take it, that he would just be disintegrated right there. It's a equal and opposite reaction. It's quite literally the law of
creating a
physics.
dimension. Creating a dimension is not a physical thing. That's
Yes, it
not
is,
like you
because they were
can't
physically
throw
there.
a punch.
They were physically
And-
touching the ground. They were physically fighting in
Yeah,
these
but they're
dimensions.
she's manifesting it out of Gyra. That's actually explained.
What's
It's
Gyra?
when you mix
Gaia, isn't that like
Not
from your
Gaia.
book?
What are you talking about?
chakra. She's manifesting it out of chakra. You combine yin yang chakra and some other fucking chakra to make shit that's not there from your imagination. That's not a physical attack. There's plenty jutsu that do that. He doesn't have to be able to withstand the force of an entire universe to take that.
But I'm not saying she's universal level. I'm saying she's solar system level because she created multiple planets within these alternate dimensions that she had created. So therefore, if she wasn't able to withstand that force, she wouldn't be able to create it.
Think about it like this: if DMS Kakashi at the time, like if he was solar system level, then why haven't we seen that again in Naruto? Like, we got people that are stronger than him at that time right now in Boruto that still aren't solar system level.
No, he got. It's been explained within the data books that yes, he actually did get stronger throughout his time as Hokage. So, and not only the fact, yeah, without being said,
Much stronger.
Jigen, I think it was what his name is. Jigen and Barry and Naruto just as a whole are stronger than Kakashi at that point in time. So not only are they above solar system level, I can't really say because after Barry and Naruto, I kind of fell off the series, so I can't really say where they're at now. But even just saying that, Kakashi at that point in time being able to even hurt Kaguya, he has to be somewhere in that realm of power.
Yeah, cause what part was you said the Kaguya was the person that made the solar system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what part was that? Cause like I kind of dropped off when like the Great Ninja War
It was
started.
right. It was right after she had Black Zetsu had told everybody about the plan to revive Kaguya during the Fourth Great Ninja War. During the infinite Tsukiyomi process.
Okay, yeah.
She created the lava dimension, she created the ice dimension, the sand dimension, and her dimension. And her dimension has 4 planets and a sun. Therefore,
It's got like way more gravity, right?
oh yeah, that was the sand dimension. Yeah, that's where Obito died. Spoilers.
Okay, that makes sense.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's after I saw that's after like whatever I saw. Well,
I got another question for Logan.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, Logan. So, if Kakashi still had the copy ninja ability, do you think he could copy the destruction spear that Beerus can make?
Yeah, no, he still has that the copy ninja skill. He didn't lose it. It wasn't necessarily because of the Sharingan. That was just that was just kind of thought why he was able to copy everything. But because not only do we see that he still has the lightning blade, but he actually upgraded it, increased it. He still has the water dragon jutsu from the Zabuza fight. He still has is still able to use the Rasengan. But not only that, but he had upgraded all these things. Like for instance, the lightning blade, he made the purple lightning blade, and the super dragon water jutsu he also created. So he still has the copy ninja skill. Like it's just him being able to understand, because he has all four elements for the jutsus. Like he has like I don't know what it was explained at, but he has like all those things, those nature jutsus. He has access to all of them. Yeah, he doesn't have like any Kekkei Genkai where like he can do like lava or like mist or anything like that. But he has like all the basic elements.
And he did for a little bit.
Yeah, probably for a little bit. Yeah,
it wasn't his Gekkei Genkai, but he had one.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
but what was that last part you said, Seven Ninja? If he still had the copycat, what?
You'd be able to copy the Hakai.
Hakai? Probably not. Assuming that the Hakai, the only reason why not, because you can't get to something that works on. Like I would say, like the lightning blade works on like a what level? Like he can't go from like atomic level to all of a sudden like reality erasure level, if that makes any sense. Kind of like how with Gojo with his purple, his what's it called? Purple thing that works on an atomic level, to where the Hakai works on like a complete like reality erasure level. Like you can't go from that to that just by copying. You have to have some sort of like you have to be linked in some sort of realm of power to do that.
Makes sense. Go ahead, Hunter. I think you had something.
Yeah, so the Hakai versus regular Ki in Dragon Ball, it's two different. They got Ki and they got God Ki, so it's two different things. And we see a similar thing in Naruto, where these Otsutsukis, they have different like we have ninjutsu and genjutsu. They have some other type of jutsu.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're still using the same chakra as us. So
it's just a better version.
I would say that Kakashi, if he's in Dragon Ball Z and his Sharingan is working on Ki instead of chakra, he can understand and do and copy any Ki based attack that he has enough Ki to perform. But if he doesn't have God Ki and understand how to use it, he won't be able to copy it. So like for the first time he sees it, no, he's not going to be able to copy it. But if he learns how to use God Ki, then he would.
Yeah, like he could definitely copy like the Kamehameha wave for sure. I don't think he has like any problem doing that, especially if he got into that universe and had Ki like just readily available. He could probably use the Kamehameha wave, like if he were to meet Goku and friends and they were to teach him. But I don't think, like as Hunter was saying, like he can't just all of a sudden just use Jigen's abilities just because he saw him, even though he has gotten stronger and still has the copycat technique. But like it's just such a realm, it's just such a different realm of power, like Hakai and everything else like that with God Ki, that he probably wouldn't Like if he's not able to use Jigen's abilities, then he's definitely not going to be able to learn Hakai, which is like exponentially higher of a level than like Jigen's abilities, like anything we've seen in Naruto.
Yeah, because we didn't. That's true, because we didn't even see Kakashi or Sasuke copy any of Kaguya's abilities in that fight.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like to me like Kakashi's the clear choice, given Seven Ninja's original question topic.
I mean, that's y'all choice. I'm going with the granny from Dandadan.
She would not make it past Dragon Ball first season, bro.
Dude, you tripping? She would fucking. She'd be up there.
You get captured by that first dinosaur that Goku saved Bulma from.
Oh god, she is kind of cracked. I'm not gonna lie. Like she was with Granny, Turbo Granny, as like a cat, obviously. But fucking Momo called her, and she's just like battling like this 1,000-foot monster, like just pretty easily. So I honestly, Hunter might have something there. But like. That's like in the manga, but like that's not really like a spoiler. So.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's spoilers to me.
She's so powerful.
No, right? It's just like an offshoot like kind of thing. It's like at the end of the manga, or not like end of the manga, but it's like a bonus chapter kind of thing. Like as like kind of like a funny thing.
Than Saitama though.
No.
Oh, you gotta understand. Not only is she the most powerful fucking whatever she is in her little area on the map of their city. She's also fucking smart, alright? She's wicked fucking smart. This bitch, she can fight somebody and look flashy while doing it, okay? This is the kind of character, if she was in Dragon Ball, she would constantly be just a little bit behind Goku and Vegeta, right there where Piccolo usually stays, just so she could show up and one-up him in a little flashy way to motivate him and be like, damn, I just got one-upped by a granny. I'm gonna have to charge up and do cool shit now. But the whole time, we still staring at Granny's tits.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree with that last part, staring at her tits, but that's it.
I mean, I think my answer is gonna have to either be Ichigo or Invincible with that one.
I saw, side note, I saw somebody debate Invincible versus Hancock, and Hancock won.
I don't think so. Like Boa?
Hancock, the Will Smith movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Am I thinking of Invincible or am I thinking of Soldier Boy?
Invincible was
probably Soldier Boy.
Who's the blonde-haired one?
Homelander.
Homelander, that's the guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think
My bad.
Homelander. I don't think
Invincible
Hancock's.
would win.
Yeah, 100%. Invincible's a.
Or do you mean
fucking
Hancock
Homelander.
versus Homelander?
Yes, I think that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Homelander versus Hancock.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I
Okay.
meant.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know the
That's
entire
like,
scaling of Homelander, but I know that he like blocked a rocket point blank, pretty invulnerable
Might
to
have
bullets.
that one.
Well, no, and Hancock also blocked an RPG blast, but he
Yeah, that's what I
deflected
meant,
it. But
Just by doing that.
also there was one feat that they kept bringing up. It was when he stopped that train,
Oh, he just tanked
because
it.
he just stopped it, like, yeah, just dead stop. He didn't fucking budge. You know what I mean?
At the same time,
And one of the things that I wanted to, I was wondering why they didn't bring this up in the video, but when he fucking launched that whale miles into the ocean, that beached whale, that's a pretty big fucking feat of strength. I'm not saying Homelander
It
can't
is.
do it, but from what I seen, stopping that train was enough for me to say, yeah, Hancock got Homelander.
So, but like at the same time, it's in the show The Boys, they did say that nothing that any military in the world can stop Homelander. So that insinuates that every nuke that every country has can still not stop Homelander. can't beat him. So I think like stopping a train and then every nuke in the world. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, they can't stop Hancock either.
Yeah, but like, did they say
There's
that
nothing
like?
that was stated that he could or couldn't, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, like, okay, Hancock flew to the moon and drew on it. Can Homelander do that? Can he survive space?
His girl, Hancock's girl, said that they were the gods of the world, or like this area. I don't know what that kind of insinuates for that universe, but I just know that means very high beings.
If that would at least mean that Hancock, I guess, is light speed or relativistic to light speed, because if you're going to the moon in less than like a month, then you have light speed.
Well, we don't know how long it took. Oh yeah, it was definitely less than a week. It was less than 1 week.
Yeah, so yeah, that's definitely light speed or near. So I guess he would probably outspeed him then. But it would probably just be kind of like where Homelander's stronger, but he can't touch Hancock. So there would just kind of be no point. Like, it would just kind of be a stalemate because Hancock can't hurt Homelander, but at the same time, Homelander can't touch Hancock. So.
Interesting. All right. So since the top of the hour is up, final thoughts on who would best fit on Dragon Ball, and then someone. Maybe we got enough time for one more before switching on to Dragon Ball Daima discussion. I forgot who went first last time. Brockstrap. Who after everyone's discussions, did you change your mind, or why not?
Asta from Black Clover. He already used his key.
Is that the one that they
and he's still weak?
Awesome make?
No, I mean, I don't know. They're all good. I mean, in their own rights. It's hard with them all being from different universes anyway. It's hard to say which one technically would overcome the other. I mean, it's all. I wouldn't say there's arguments with bias necessarily, but I can figure out which one necessarily would be better than the other. There's a lot of good argument for Kakashi, right? I feel like he's pretty easy pickings. I also feel like Naruto could just talk no jutsu everybody out of fighting ever, always. So like, I mean,
no, he ain't talk no jutsu in
it's a Frieza,
yeah, or even Cell probably.
Can't talk no jutsu Frieza. That's why he's my favorite fucking villain. That dude is evil, and he's evil, and he's evil. That motherfucker has always been evil. He will always be evil. And if he dies and comes back to life, he will be evil again. And then if he dies again and comes back to life, he will be evil again.
You forgot to say that he was evil.
Happened.
Yeah, this motherfucker saved the universe with evil intent. No one else in any fiction can say that. He fought for the universe just so he could fuck it up more.
What's up, Aaron Vendetta? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great night. We're just doing some DBZ debates. I was gonna say Logan goes next. Oh wait, did you finish your point, Brockstrap, by any chance? My bad if we cut you off.
Oh no, I just there's so many hypotheticals on who and where and what and when and why. I like all.
It's all just hearsay.
I like all of them.
All right, go ahead, Logan. Final thoughts. Did you change your answer? Why or why not?
Nah, yeah, it's probably still Ichigo or Invincible. I think with their selflessness and their strive to be better, not only as heroes and just protecting, but as characters. I think that these guys would have probably the best chance, especially if they're still training with the Z fighters. I think they would probably have the best fit to surpass or even just to keep the power level and change the story ultimately.
All right, Hunter, final thoughts?
Yeah, final thoughts and an answer change. My heart is hurting because I didn't bring this up sooner. But Rock Lee is the best anime character to put in Dragon Ball Z.
You mean Guy Sensei?
No.
I mean,
Rock
if he
Lee.
can't learn chakra, he probably like I don't know. He's
Yeah, I
unable
don't
to
think
use.
He just get
Is
molded.
Ki Ninjutsu?
Oh, technically,
It's not. It's just a
they're
raw.
both life force. So if chakra is life force and Ki is life force, and Lee's unable to learn any chakra based ninjutsu, he probably wouldn't be able to learn any Ki based blast or anything like that, or even like just
no.
Ki to upgrade his abilities.
My headcanon is chalking that up to Guy Sensei being his sensei. Instead, I mean, look at Tenten never went anywhere, and Neji was a born genius. He was gonna go regardless of who his sensei was. He was getting trained at home. So I feel like if Rock Lee goes in there and goes to the Turtle Hermit School and learns how to use his ki, he's be fucking something serious.
Well, we're forgetting something that he would probably get if he went there, which is called a sensu bean. So, I mean, he'd probably be fixed
Oh
up,
yeah,
able to use, key-based
What?
attack. So it wouldn't matter anyway.
he could open up 7 gates and then open up 7 gates again.
That would just be Kaioken, right? At that point,
hey,
Kaioken.
Rock Lee versus Goku. World Tournament, Budokai, fucking, I don't know, 50.
All right. Well,
I feel like Rock Lee would become Tien, if I'm going to be real with you.
yeah, probably.
I think that's where he'd be at.
Tien or Yamcha. I'm definitely changing my answer. I do like Ichigo as an answer, because like Ichigo has like every single thing that was introduced in Bleach. Oh, Soul Reapers. He's got Soul Reaper powers. Hollows. Oh, he's got Hollow powers. Quincy's. He's got Quincy powers. Put him in the Dragon Ball world. He's gonna get some Dragon Ball powers to go along with everything he's got so far. So.
Spoiler alert to anyone that didn't see
All Might.
1,000 Year Blood War.
Oh shit, my bad. I forgot to announce that part. Yeah. It's too late for the spoiler claimer now. But yeah, that's my answer for Ichigo. He like basically rises to whatever level he needs to be in his show. So I feel like he can do that in Dragon Ball.
And he does it like he gets to this power level in like a day. Like,
Yep.
Pretty much every time too. So.
Yeah, that's true. He unlocked Bankai in 2 days when the insane version of learning Bankai was in 3 days. And he was like, well, his friend was about to die in 2 days, and he was just starting on that day. And he was like, well, we can't do it in 3 days now. We got to learn it in 2 days. So let's figure it out now. And he got it.
It's true. All right, you
You
seven.
were hating on Gohan.
What's up?
Let me stop. No, I'm sticking with Deku, bro. I'm sticking with Deku 100%. A guy that's literally he's dedicated. He's been studying the heroes for years. You take him to the Dragon Ball universe. Not only is he gonna be doing it, training with Goku, he's gonna actually study like the little things that Goku does, and probably even help Goku amplify his own fighting style as well. I could totally see him showing him his weaknesses easily, so they would amplify each other. Besides just like physically fighting, but also mentally fighting as well. I actually think Deku would probably do pretty well there.
I never saw the show, but fuck Deku's fan base, bro. Them people are fucking weird.
I like Deku.
Yeah, but my point exactly.
I like Deku.
There's the guy peeing on camera.
Can't see
He really
anything.
is doing that. He really is doing that right now. Oh my god.
Y'all hear that stream, huh? Only a massive dong can make a stream like that, homie.
You must be a Deku fan, bro. Anyways, let's move on. Segment 3.
Later.
Alright, we are back. So, Hunter dipped during the segment video, guys, for all the viewers out there, because he didn't watch Daima. But the rest of us did. Sad for
Yeah, we did.
sad for Hunter, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Daima was pretty lit. Honestly, I'm more sad for myself because I got spoiled, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking spoiled.
Because dude, after that episode, it was fucking everywhere. I'm talking
Even
about.
home from work yet.
Yeah, like every single like it doesn't even matter if like if these pages weren't like a Dragon Ball like page, like every anime page was posting about it. Even like Bandai Namco posted about it. Toei posted about it. Fucking Dragon Ball's English voice actor Stephanie Natalie, who voiced Goku in Dragon Ball and Gohan in Dragon Ball Z, posted about it.
Oh God, bro. Yeah,
It
was like so. I was pretty excited about the last episode 18 because Logan hopped on like the Discord and was like, "Dude, this last episode gave me sweats and chills, and it was so amazing."
I was sweating. I was sweating and I had goosebumps at the same time. Didn't even know that was physically possible.
So I was pretty excited about this damn episode. And I was like a couple episodes behind. I didn't even see when like Goku and Majin do first fight yet. And I hop on the Instagram threads. I didn't even see the video, just the caption. Goku turns Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Bro,
Weird spoilers.
I read
What?
all the spoilers because I've been watching. Legitimately, I've been watching like D&D live plays for like the last 3 days. So I avoided every possible spoiler possible. So when I saw that, dude, I was hyped. I'm talking about Goku going Super Saiyan 4, and he doesn't need blood swaves, and he doesn't need a tail. Whoa, what does that mean for the future of Dragon Ball?
Did he actually transform into Super Saiyan 4 though?
Yeah, that's
assuming.
like a big discussion throughout the community. Like, is it actually Super Saiyan 4? Like, we saw the transformation, but like it wasn't referred to anything like as such. Like, no one was like, oh, you know, what is this? And then someone explaining it like through monologuing that it's Super Saiyan 4. It was just kind of that he just turned into like this. He transformed into this transformation.
I mean,
and, like that was kind of
the
it.
question is, did he transform? Because it was Nova that seemed to give him whatever power that transformed him.
True.
So it seemed like it was almost more Nova than it was Goku.
It seemed, for me, my theory is that he brought Goku to the peak power that a Saiyan could have.
Yeah.
Which is Super Saiyan 4, and that's kind of explained in GT as well, where it's like, that's exactly why when Goku was a kid, when he turned into Super Saiyan 4, he went back to as an adult, because it is the peak, that transformation is just peak power for the Saiyan, so that's why he transformed back into an adult. That's what I think it is, but at the same time, I guess Goku didn't transform back into an adult during that, so it really is up in the air at this point in time.
Well, after Bulma talking to Vegeta about the Bloodwave machine, she was insinuating that he could go past even the power that Goku would obtain. She was teasing Super Saiyan 5, so like, I guess I don't know where 4 being the peak would be.
I think what she meant was like you could surpass Goku in terms of Blunt's Wave, because Goku didn't turn into Super Saiyan 4 using Blunt's Wave. He was Golden Ozaru first, and then he saw the Earth, and then calmed down. That's like a whole philosophical thing, because like Goku's heart is now Earth and yada yada yada. But it's very possible that because Vegeta just got like full on Blunt's Wave amped, that like he would probably surpass Goku as a Super Saiyan 4. But I don't think there was necessarily any Super Saiyan 5 talk. I think like if we're talking about Super Saiyan 5, the closest thing would probably be Gogeta's Super Saiyan 4, where he has the red hair. and all that.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think that's as far as that goes.
Unless you consider all those fan-made pictures of Super Saiyan 5 with the white long hair instead.
Oh, no, I love Super Saiyan 5, don't get me wrong. That was actually created by Toyotaro, who's now writing the manga.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was created by, well, especially what was the Zycore? Zycore was created by Toyotaro, too. Just like the offspring of Goku.
But to Brockstrap to kind of give my thoughts on it. I did kind of like when I saw Neva giving Goku the power to turn Super Saiyan 4. It really reminded me of like Namekian Guru giving Gohan and Krillin their unlocked potential. So like, and since like Neva is like the super powerful demon world, like legendary Namekian, like who's the better person to unlock Goku's potential than him?
Is he? Was it ever explained that he's the god of the Namekians, or was it just he's like a really old, strong?
It was like I think Piccolo said legendary or something like that.
Yeah,
because I think when they were explaining Super Saiyan God, that like he got mentioned too, like this is why that was Zalama.
Zalama,
like because of the Super Dragon Balls.
Namekian god.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about, but we don't know what it looks like.
Yeah, and same thing. How we don't know how Yamoshi looks like, who was the first Super Saiyan God. So I don't know.
When you look up,
I remember there was a period when he was Super Saiyan 4 though. I'm talking about like Daima. He had the red hair.
Oh, he had red hair the whole time.
So he doesn't have like the normal brownish, maybe we could say reddish tint, maybe, but like he has like the actual Gogeta red hair. So are we saying he's in an amplified state, or are we saying he's just regular Super Saiyan 4?
I'm assuming regular Super Saiyan 4. It was just like a design change, in my opinion. I'm not 100%, but that's kind of like what I thought.
I think it's an unfinished Super Saiyan 4 form. I think Neville he like forced the Super Saiyan 4 transformation, so it wasn't like complete. You know what I'm saying? You could probably also argue that like with the wrists too, like his weird looking wrists, how it's not fully covered in fur, and also like the red hair, that it's not actually like complete as a form yet, kind of like a Ultra Instinct. You could argue that, but like there's been no like mention of like what the form is just yet. I think everyone just sees the fur and just goes, Super Saiyan 4. But like we have no explanation of that just yet, so I mean I guess we're gonna have to wait till the series ends. But like as you can see here, like instead of like this like being black, like this is red, his eyebrows are red, his eyes are red, and then the fur's red, and then like obviously like you don't have these new clothes, it's just his gi from when he was a kid. Especially like even seeing here, like you can see his fur goes all the way to his wrists, as opposed to the Daima version where it's like cut off like right about here.
Oh shit, you're right.
So I do think that like it is like an incomplete version, or like maybe you could, or you could even argue that it is Super Saiyan 4, but it's infused with magic, so that's why it looks different. So I'm not too sure, but we're just gonna have to see as the story goes on. But I'm pretty excited to see where they're gonna take it. But even though I do prefer the yellow eyes, the black hair on Super Saiyan 4, I do appreciate that, you know, as Toriyama's last gift to us, rest in peace, before he passed away, that I really do appreciate it. And even though I didn't really like the new design choice all that much, I do have to appreciate where they're going with it. And I also do believe that they showed us this, and Toriyama showed us this, because this is the transformation that Broly's going to get in the future. So I think that's kind of where they're going with it.
I like that. All right, Brock, what are your thoughts like on 7 Ninja's question?
I forgot what the question was.
I forgot what the
Something about like is
Was there
this
even a
Super
question?
Saiyan 4 like a super powered version of it? Why the
Yeah.
change?
Is it like an amplified? Because it's got the red hair like Gogeta when he's Super Saiyan
Right.
4. Are we saying this is the amplified state, or are we saying this is
Well-
just Super Saiyan 4 at this time?
If they're going based off of anything that, because they actually in the Super Dragon Ball Heroes, there's Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Xeno Goku, and Xeno Vegeta both, and they actually get red hair similar to this tone of red, because Gogeta's red was kind of a fiery, bright red, and the red that we see on this Super Saiyan 4 transformation for Goku was the red, burgundy-ish red, closely more related to the Xeno from the Super Dragon Ball Heroes, where it was called like full power Super Saiyan 4 versus
like Limit Breaker.
yeah, the limit breaker. Yep, that's
Yeah.
the right terminology. So from if we're going based off that color theory, similar to what, then yeah, you would think that this is probably a stronger version of that. I don't know what Gogeta's was necessarily, but if it's when I was looking at the new transformation on Daima, that the color of the hair is immediately what made me think of the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 hair color. So yeah, amplified to an extent. If Nava, we don't know the powers of Nava yet, really. Every single time he comes around and does something kind of screwy, you're just like, oh, there's a bit more to him. I was listening to Masako X and his take on it, where Nava seems to be kind of Toriyama almost himself, to where if something doesn't quite go the way he thinks it goes or wants it to go, then he'll intervene and do something crazy. Like at first, it was Vegeta fighting the Tamagami, right? And then you go further again, and then they get stuck, and then he takes away the barriers from the different demon worlds so they can keep progressing. And then the same thing with the Tamagami 1, when they all go to fight Goma, he gives him a little power up there too. Like every little thing that Navad does seems to be to progress whatever he wants to have happen, and anything negative seems to be just an easy fix for him.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
So
that.
Navad's God of the Universe confirmed?
Potentially.
At least the legendary Namekian of the demon world, or all
Nothing
Namekians.
seems to get in his way.
This is true so far.
And
So
even with
far.
Purunga, like if he was the creator of Purunga, or this new Purunga, right? And then Goma has the Tertian eye, but then when Goma tries to go punch Red Purunga, right? Just
Yeah.
Looks
I just
off.
love that.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
love
Can we talk about how great Purunga looks after all this time?
Well,
Dude, Red Purunga looks great.
Yep. I like the color choice. Red's my favorite
Yeah.
color. I thought I was kind of like guessing what he was gonna look like before he he was summoned, and then when he was summoned, he just looks like the Namekian Purunga
Right.
but red.
that was surprising to me a little bit.
I was kind of
Yeah,
hoping
I
to
would-
see a little bit of difference though. Since
It's
it is
right.
like Demon World Demon Balls.
Yeah, and it's really cool because it's like I swear every time Shenron has gotten threatened, except for the movies, he's kind of been a little bit of a pussy. But this Red Purunga, he got threatened and he just fucking get out of here, Goma. He just straight up he wasn't threatened at all. I think that was also really nice and as a really nice change. It's we've seen Purunga, or not Purunga, Shenron, and then he gets destroyed by Demon King Piccolo, and then Shenron comes, and then he gets threatened by whoever else, and then he shit his pants against Beerus. That's understandable, but still just in the the context. And then all of a sudden okay, then we have Red Purunga, and then he gets threatened by the King of the Demon Realm, and then he just flicks him away. I thought that was really nice, just a nice change of pace.
I mean, I'm not hating on the design choice, because like when I really think about it, it's been a long time since we've seen Purunga. You know, it's always Shenron, and then now we've seen the Super Namekian Shenron, that golden dragon guy. Forgot his name, but then I actually forgot about Purunga, and like so it's kind of nice to see him, but red, in my opinion. Go ahead, Brock.
Yeah, it's been like 30 years.
I freaking love Do and Koo so much. I love them. At first I'm like,
yeah,
and then just as it's been going on, Koo there with the support, and then Do there with like just the fighting, like, and when Do freaking went Super Saiyan 3, dude,
yeah,
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah,
that was so
I was
fucking
laughing.
funny. That was so funny. This episode did such a good job. It started off really slow with the Goku and the Do fight. I'm like, this is a little choppy, and then it got more and more. Well, no, I'm sorry, that was before Goma. I'm an episode back. Even then, all right. So we're in the middle of 2 episodes, kind of tied together, right? The preface to the Goma fight, and then the Goma fight, and then everything else proceeding. So like, it started off slow, then it's like, oh cool, everybody's kind of like fighting the big bad finally. Like this whole entire series, there's been no threat. We didn't know what the ending threat was. Some thought maybe Degesu, maybe some thought, you know. And then Goma got, right, and then Goma got out of the tertiary eye, and then so now Goma's the big bad that everybody's fighting. But I kind of forgot where I was going here. But yeah, just to see everybody go in, and then the Do and Koo part was just great. Like, it's just really good. It's an episode, a couple episodes that have like the awe and shock, like, whoa, the graphics are cool, the music's kind of better than it has been the rest of the series so far. You're watching, you're like, oh, kind of juking with them, you're laughing, right? Like they throw in little jokes, just pepper in the jokes as the action is going on, and you're like it's not meant to be funny, but it is kind of like just because of the situation.
I think it's meant to be funny.
Yeah, when it's really lighthearted. I just when you went Super Saiyan 3,
and geez, and that action sequence of Goma, like, and everybody else, like even before like Goku goes Super Saiyan 3, like that action sequence, like, dude, I cannot remember the last time Dragon Ball's ever looked that good. Like, like I think the animators just did so great, you know, during that fight, and then like at the end of the episode, you see Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then at the beginning of the next episode, you know, he punches Goma in the stomach, which is actually a callback to Fusion.
About that flash step?
Oh, right?
God,
like
so
Goku
good.
going at him, and all of a sudden like disappears and boom, right in your face.
He's like really slow, and you're like, and then boom, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was sick. That was beautiful.
But it was also it was a callback to Fusion Reborn, where Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 against Fat Boo, and then punches him in the stomach. So that was really cool.
Janemba?
Yeah, Fat Janemba, yeah.
The one funny part to me, I don't know if you guys remember this part, but when Goma first got the tertiary eye, and like he ordered that girl to put it in his forehead, and like she just like tries to stick it in, and it keeps popping out, and then like he just kept going over and over and over. Like I watched it back, counted it, she pushed it back in like 7 times. Like,
oh my god, can we talk about when, what's his name? God, who's the little fat chubby guy who gave the belt away?
Yubis?
Oh, Hybis?
Yeah.
Hybis? Oh my god! But when he gave that belt away, I was like, you fucking idiot.
And then he got
Hybis be pissing me off.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, like she's like, she's like, oh, I'll give you a kiss for that belt. He's like, no, I don't want that shit, but I want that hat though. And I was like, oh my god, like there's just no way. And then he sees the like Bulma's like, yeah, doesn't that eye look a lot like the one on your belt? And then he's like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. And then you see that like that sweat of like worry going down his. I'm like, oh.
Uh-huh.
I was like, dude, someone needs to beat some sense into hiatus.
So one of you guys called it. I think it was 7 Ninja that called it that eye on his belt was the third eye that Goma was looking for.
Uh-huh. That was me. I accept that praise. Yes, that was me. Like, dude, I want to talk about like Goma for a second. I don't want him to be the final big bad. Honestly, I feel like they're trying to show us that. I feel like Aransu's trying to show us that she's going to be the big bad. I don't think she's going to succeed there. I really don't. I wanted it to be Dagesu. I mean, everything that we've seen from the start of Daima till now has been the work of Dagesu. I want to see him come back in some way.
It's interesting because I think there's like 7 or 8 episodes left. I think it's a 25 episode series. So considering we're only on 18 at this moment in time, I don't even think Goma's the final big bad.
I thought it was confirmed to be 20. I'm pretty
Is it
sure
20?
At the end of February.
I thought it was 24.
Oh, let's see. Is it, you said end of February, so that's February 28th, and there it's 16th. So we have 2 up. Yeah, I guess so. So if it is a 25 episode series, then Goma isn't. But if it's going to be ending on the 28th, then I guess Goma is the big bad.
Well, here's the idea. You don't think
I didn't hear anything you said.
20, 24, like 25, you don't think they're going to push the fight out maybe like, go back to like the good old Frieza Dragon Ball Saiyan Saga days where it goes out like maybe 3 or 5 episodes for a single fight?
Nah. I think like what happened at the end of this last episode?
Those days are over. I wish.
Yeah, those days are over. Yeah, for sure. But what is it? The next episode's called Betrayal. So they're like obviously like I think Glorio just turned everybody back into adults. Like I don't think he made the Aransu wish that she wanted. I think they're gonna all turn back into adults. And then Goku's going to beat Goma, and then probably episode 20. If that is the last episode, then they're just probably all going to go back and celebrate back on Earth.
Yeah, Kanzenshu says it's only 20.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of articles online saying 20.
20. Okay, so if it is 20, then next episode Goma will be defeated, and then episode 20 is probably going to be the afterthought of like everybody returning home and all that.
Yeah, because it does feel like it's kind of like the climax right now. I wish there was 25 episodes. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
but this does kind of feel like the climax because like Goma's not going down for shit, bro. He's like Super Saiyan 3. Okay, maybe this is the one that can even things out. No, Super Saiyan 4. No, dude just keeps getting up and up and up. And it's like it's like fucking Hunter. It's like Hunter's shitty analogy he had earlier.
That's part one. Hey, you can't blame a brother. Brother just want to talk about penises.
The wolf though from not the Tournament of Power, but the pre-Tournament of Power, the wolf.
Drama? Well, they were both. He was in both.
Because like he kept growing with power as he was getting hit, and I feel like that's the same thing we were seeing with Goma. I wonder.
The height keeps making him stronger every single time.
I wonder if Purunga's flick is going to amplify him in any way. Because that was just you're nothing to me flick. Like, if he's absorbing power after every attack, could that be what happens?
I don't think it's Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, even if it was, and considering next episode is episode 19, that's probably where it's going to end. So I don't think. I think if they all get turned, back into adults, that's probably just going to be it. No matter if they're getting, if Goma's absorbing power through it.
So
you get that. There you
go. If I kind of want to go back to Super Saiyan 4. If that's not Super Saiyan 4, then what is that transformation? Because that looks like damn near identical to Super Saiyan 4.
It's either a forced unlock Super Saiyan 4, therefore it doesn't have like all the necessary power to be considered Super Saiyan 4, kind of like a UI omen or like a UI sign kind of thing. B, it's Super Saiyan 4 mixed with magic, or C, it's a completely different form altogether.
Well, if it's a completely different form, like what would it be then? Like that's like
it could be like the ultimate form of what Broly was doing, which is like the it's kind of like
Berserker.
what were they called? No, they call it something else. Like he
Primal,
had
I think.
I think it either starts with an H or a Z.
Are you talking about like the Super Saiyan versus like that raging Super Saiyan form?
It's like when he before Frieza killed his dad in the Broly movie, Hikari form.
Mm.
It's the ultimate version of the Hikari form, where it's like he absorbs like the Ozaru, like he is pretty much the Ozaru himself.
The Berserker type form.
Yeah, kinda, but like but a little. It's just like the utmost potential of that.
Okay, so you, I could see it being more of like the Omen Ultra Instinct to the Ultra Instinct mastered, you know.
Yeah, I hope it is because I want to see my boy with the fucking black hair and the gold eyes.
I kind of like the red hair. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. It's like, Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite transformation, so I think the black hair kind of like with him going back to his Saiyan roots, where like pretty much all Saiyans have black hair, and like and all that. And I also think from like a design standpoint that like red on red on red on red kind of doesn't really stand out all that well. Like red eyes with the red eyebrows with red hair, like.
I mean, like with Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his hair turns like reddish orange. Like to me, that meant like it was stronger.
But Super Saiyan 4 also has like brown fur though to counteract that.
I didn't notice that. I'm about to look this one up. Fuck, I had another question. One of you guys also called something else earlier. I think it was also Seven Ninja. He said, what was the Supreme Kai's brother? His name? Degus? Yeah, that you said that he was gonna betray Goma. I actually kind of didn't see it coming. Like it like the way it was portrayed was kind of quick too. It's like there's not much that led up to it. I kind of wanted a little bit more in that little episode where he actually did portray. I don't know if you guys feel the same as I do. But it just felt like all of a sudden he's betraying Goma. I want to become the Supreme King. Like the only kind of indication we had of that was when Goma ordered Degasu to turn off Warp Sama, and as he was turning off Warp Sama, he was like, "Why am I doing this?" Like that was the only time that I saw like some sort of indication that they're not on the same page.
I think it was just a matter of
all of that. I mean, like I said before, like we see Degesu, he plans everything out, he does everything. The whole reason everything happened is because of Degesu. Goma has not shown, even every episode we see, Goma has not shown any form of actual skill, any form of strategy. Nothing's there. I felt like even from the very beginning, I was like, this is a means to end. It has to be, because there's no particular reason besides I just don't want to die. That Degesu wouldn't betray him. There's no reason not to, because I would say the only thing that I wish he would have done, which kind of works with what is it Navara? I'm talking about Shin. Said like he doesn't see the full thing out. Like he doesn't see everything, or doesn't have a vision. I don't like the idea that he didn't just take the eye, because honestly, if Degesu would have took the eye, he would have been the ultimate villain right then and there.
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, because like a Supreme Kai, like just talking about their race or whatever. I forgot what their race is called, but like a Supreme Kai with like, yeah, what was it called?
Glend.
Oh yeah, Glend. Yeah. So like a glint, being how like special they are, like just as a race in general. Because I mean, we don't know what Goma is like, and it's really never explained. But like we know throughout like the entire like Dragon Ball history that glints are pretty special races. That like if he would have got like the highest of the demon realm's power, that he would probably be more of a force to be reckoned with than just Goma getting it. So I do agree there. But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of something else. Oh, the Ginyu Squad. The Great Value Ginyu Squad.
Trash Squad?
Yeah.
Bro.
Walmart version of Ginyu.
Bro, I don't even think they can beat regular Ginyu Squad.
Yeah, I don't
Not
either.
even.
I'm so glad they were
using guns and stuff too. Like
Jamandari Squad, Jamandari Forest, Jamandar,
something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't know.
I'm so glad Vegeta just like whooped them, tossed to the side, like no problem whatsoever. It's like I was like at first there was like a build up to them. I was like, no, please don't be another Ginyu Squad. And then as soon as they're introduced, like they were fighting, Vegeta's just like, man, get out of here, quick, simple to the point.
And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna use this fireball ability," and then burns his hand, and then they get caught.
Yeah.
And then the bigger guy was like, "Ah, here, Goku, here's some chips." Like they're pretty chill.
Like,
Yeah.
and that. Oh, go ahead, Seven Ninja.
I enjoyed the war before that. You know, seeing every character come in, like this kind of also said to me like this is near the end of the show because every character showed up to like help fight the Germain army, so I enjoyed that. Yeah, like that was to me that was if Goma would have not gained the eye and they would have just fought that and that was like the last final battle, it wouldn't have been anticlimactic to me. I think it would have been pretty good, but you know we were here to see a super fight as well. But I would have been okay with that being the ending because it kind of reminded me of Dragon Quest.
Okay.
So that's how I feel about that. Go ahead.
Well, I kind of like the aspect of like they're kind of throwing our expectations for a loop, you know, like when they first introduced this knockoff Ginyu Squad, like I was thinking, oh shit, like they're gonna be strong to our main Z fighters, and then they were just thrown to the side. Like I think one of us thought like Goma was gonna be like the Pilaf of this little series. And turns out he's like actually the main antagonist. Like he actually showed us all up. He actually is a threat, you know. He's going toe to toe and even higher than Super Saiyan 4 Goku right now. So I do like how. Oh, go ahead, Brock.
When they were scared about hearing that the Z fighters took out the Tamagamis, like that's when I knew that they weren't going to be an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say what Brock did. Yeah, and when they were like, oh, they beat Boo and the Tamagamis, they're like, oh no, that's fake. I was like,
they had to live in disbelief that it could happen for their reality to not be broken.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That is true. But then once they turn to kids, it's like, how nerfed did they get? Are they still strong enough to go toe to toe with Boo?
Right, but I mean, they were kids when they fought the Tamagami and won, though.
Yes, that's true. That's true. How are we scaling the Majin Boos and Deku's like versus the Majin Buu from the main series? You think he's like Majin Buu is stronger or weaker than the main Majin Buu?
Yeah, they're weaker.
That's tough, actually.
I think they're weaker. Just seeing how Goku as a kid was doing against I can't remember which is which. Do? Yeah, Do. So
big one.
Yeah, so considering how Goku did well against Do, just as like a kid, and obviously every time any of the friends, like we know that Goku is inferior as a kid as opposed to as if he was adult, like for sure, like in the realms of power. So just seeing how Goku as a kid did against Do, as opposed to Kid Buu, who Goku was super serious. Especially when they all got transferred to the Kaioshin realm. Goku got very serious against Kid Buu, and even didn't hold a candle to him as Super Saiyan 3 as an adult to Buu. So I don't think they're anywhere near as powerful. The only thing you could argue, I guess, is that when Arinsu was making Doenku, that they were like, oh yeah, that's because he wasn't like he was like a failed product, essentially. Like he wasn't like fully done, but at the same time, yeah, exactly. But like at the same time, if Goku Super Saiyan 3 couldn't really beat Buu on his own, and Super Saiyan 1 was fighting against Do on equal ground, then I don't really think that they're stronger than Kid Buu.
Good point. Fair point.
Plus, Kid Buu also had like extra time to fight before he would.
Yeah, Kid Buu was also like
fighting Goku in there too. Yeah.
That was like another thing, like when Majin Buu was first introduced, the skinny, smaller one, he was like menacing at first, and then turns out he's a joke. And then Majin Buu is like, when first introduced, pops out all goofy, yelling and shit, but he's actually the strong one, you know?
Yeah.
He was the ultimate support character. He is there for his brother, damn it.
I did want him to get back into fighting though, because I did enjoy his fights. Majin Buu. I did enjoy Majin Buu's fights, so I'd love to see him get back into fighting again. Even maybe get a power up in some form of way. That'd be kind of cool to see.
Well, didn't he go in against the first part of the Goma fight? Because Arinsu was like,
he did.
Hey, I thought you weren't, or whatever. Why are you going? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty strong, or whatever.
Yeah, then she was like, no, you're not.
Oh yeah, like when they were gonna fight over the Dragon Balls in one-on-one battle, like and Majin Buu was like, all right, I'll go fight. No, why not?
Yeah, what?
Dude is stronger than you. Sit your ass back down.
Yeah, exactly what happened.
So it is the top of the hour. Anyone else got any like last few comments, final thoughts, topics for us to go over? Dragon Ball Diamond.
I guess, what are your expectations for the end of the series?
That's a good one. The predictions.
We'll start with Brock.
I'm pretty sure Glorio is probably going to use whatever wish he's going to have for the Z Squad. I wouldn't be surprised if next episode he wishes for the kids to turn back to adults again, and maybe he gets offed somehow for betraying, because the episode's name is Betrayal, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised if he betrays Arinsu, right? Wishes for everybody to be stronger. That's how they beat Goma, was everybody's now the adult again. Maybe Goku, even as an adult, gets the Super Saiyan 4 transformation again or something. I don't know. I expect it to go pretty quick. And if we're expecting an ending anything like that of Super, like Super's ending was only just maybe the last 10 minutes of the very, very last episode. So if we get something similar to that, then it's probably going to be pretty action-packed most of next episode, and then maybe winding down on episode 20 for them to go home again. And then it'll be something kind of like the end of what's that one-off that came out? Goku and his friends or whatever. Goku's friends.
Oh, Yoso and Goku and his friend.
Yeah, something like that kind of ending to where we'll see you next time. Kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of am thinking like he had that like inner monologue. We didn't hear any words. Like if you were reading subtitles, you didn't see any words on screen. But we saw everything he was thinking about as he was about to make the wish, and it was nothing but Goku, all the adventures they had together and stuff. So you can see that he's like actually struggling to like go through with Arinsu's plan. Like betrayal, I think could be a double meaning. Like Does Glorio betray Arinsu, or is the betrayal of Arinsu on Goma? But like from everything we've seen on like the last episode, it looks more like Glorio is gonna betray fucking what's her name, Arinsu. So I seriously think they're gonna like, cause like since there's only like 2 episodes left, there's gotta be a conclusion to episode 19. I can't really see like them not getting turned back into humans or to adults, and then in episode 20 there's like a big time gap where they do actually go into their own world and wait for the Dragon Balls, and then like get transformed back into adults, you know. I feel like it'd have to be in 19 and 20 is like a full-fledged conclusion of like the peace and everything.
You wanna go?
Oh, you can go, Seven.
I think what we might end up seeing is Glorio's gonna wish the eye away. I think I could totally see, because out of everything, I think even Goku kind of realized it a couple times. The eye is the key important thing there. I could actually see it, looking at how Daima has been, how comedy it's been. I can actually see them going the route of saying, let's just take the eye away. Once the eye is gone, let's see what happens. And I think Goma will just deflate like a balloon.
Down for that.
All right, so what I think is going to happen, obviously, yeah, we do know that next episode is called Betrayal. I do think they're going to be turned back into adults, seeing that the wish with the Namekian language is pretty much exactly the same as it was in the beginning of the series, with one word changed, and that is the last word. So I just think that they're going to be turned back into adults. I don't think that the fight is going to end until early of the 20th episode, or maybe even a little towards the middle. And as Brock was saying, that I think they're going to be like, there's going to be like a huge feast with everyone. They're going to be like, see you again. But before that, I think order is going to be restored to the demon realm. I think they're going to figure out who the new king is, whether that be, actually, you know, I think it's going to be Hybis. I think Hybis is going to be the new king. I'm going to throw that out there. But yeah, so Hybis is going to be new king, and then Pansy, you know, Pansy's probably going to be high ranking, and so is Glorio if they don't kill him next episode, obviously. And then I think all of episode 19 is just going to be straight action, and then 20, a little bit into the episode, okay, fight's over. Okay, restore order. We're gonna go back home. Have a big feast. Okay, see you again till we see you again. And then we don't see another episode of Dragon Ball for another 8 years. Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen.
I think the last question I have is like, has it been confirmed how many wishes there are that the Red Purunga has?
The only
I think it's just one.
There was one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it could be like anything.
He asked, "What is your wish?" So, assuming wish being singular would only be one. I changed my mind. I think Ultimate Gohan's just gonna swoop in from out of nowhere and tackle everybody.
Sure. Oh, you know what'd be really funny? In like at the end of episode 20, like Gohan just pops up. He's like, "Where did everybody go?"
I can see it happening, dude. Oh, it's gonna annoy the piss out of me.
I do like to give Piccolo some love for once. Like,
oh yeah, no, for sure.
I was kind of hoping he'd have a main fight. You know, both Goku and Vegeta had a main fight. I was kind of hoping to see him have one.
That's true, but
maybe he'll fight too.
It is pre superhero Piccolo. So like he doesn't have like any orange. They don't have the God Key either. But he's.
Yeah, speaking of, what if it's not Goku that defeats Goma, but it's Piccolo fuses with Neva, and then that's how like they explain Orange Piccolo later on. I mean Orange Piccolo actually beats Goma.
I like
Orange
that
Piccolo
idea.
Yeah.
Wasn't Orange Piccolo that little extra something that Shenron gave him after that wish?
Yeah, but that wouldn't make sense as that would how would the extent of Dende's power, who's only
Yeah.
probably not as strong as Kami, or probably maybe just a little stronger than Kami was able to give him.
And in Sparking Zero, like the new in Sparking Zero, the new Piccolo, like they added a DLC of Dragon Ball Superhero Piccolo, where he has his base Piccolo form, new Piccolo base superhero base Piccolo form. Then they have Awakened Piccolo, like unlocked by Shenron, and then like you can transform to Orange Piccolo beyond the Awakened Piccolo. So I think like the unlocked potential is like the Shenron version, and then he's got even something higher within him that was awakened, that which is Orange Piccolo.
Yeah.
Didn't they not have Divine Key? Because he's part of that. He's on the tier of the.
Yeah, he's
Divine
on that
Key.
hierarchy, and that's why he was so scared of Supreme Kai at the beginning of that tournament when Goku came back. It was more of like a respect thing, because honestly, I think Piccolo probably could have fought Shin on equal grounds at that point in time, but I think it was more or less a respect thing. But they did make like Piccolo scared for some reason.
Shin brought back that shit-eating grin when he was confronting Degasu, and I was happy for it. I'm like, there's that little grin, like you evil little effer.
Shitty grin. What? What shitty grin?
Here, let me look it up.
Piccolo Daima grin.
Put it up in chat.
All right.
Wait, before we end, do we think that they're gonna do that fusion with the bugs?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Vegeta has been down for a while. I think he's gonna find the bag because it fell out of Goku's pocket. He's gonna find the bag. It's like Kakaroto, let's fuse, and then like they're gonna fuse, and then we're gonna see Super Saiyan 4 happen again, and Vegeta's gonna get a taste of it somehow.
I swear, if they do like Super Saiyan 4 and it's a new fusion, they're just like, oh. Like if I don't see Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, which would be really cool because we haven't seen it before, or if they don't bring back my King Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'm a for real be pissed.
I feel like it should be different because of the bugs, though.
It should, but like at the same time, it's like, why the fuck are we giving Super Saiyan 4 to a new fusion? It's like,
Remember what I said way back before 12 came out and Vegeta went Super Saiyan 3? And I was talking about, since they're just handing out like individual roads now in Super of people getting different transformations. How I said I wanted one exclusively to the Demon World.
True.
I'm thinking this 4 might be exclusive to the Demon World. I'm hoping.
And that could play into like how Super Saiyan 4 can only be acquired by magic.
Yeah.
I could see that road, because like obviously like with Brock and String, like are saying is like Vegeta's taking the God of Destruction route, Goku's taking the Angel route, Broly's taking the Saiyan route, and then Gohan's taking whatever fucking route he's taking. So it could possibly be
His own route.
Yeah, his own route. So I'm really excited to see where the series goes from here, but I'm kind of chomping at the bit to find out what happens.
Yeah, I'm sad it's ending. I can't wait for the new Super coming out, the new mangas, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, right. And in 10 years, I'll be like 35.
Right.
Well, we should end it here, unless anyone else got anything to say.
Who do we think looks better in Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta or Goku?
I kind of like the original Super Saiyan 3 better, but like they didn't give him a tail. They made his Super Saiyan 3 to kind of like look more like Toriyama's original Super Saiyan 3 design, but his original Super Saiyan 3 had like a golden tail to go with his Super Saiyan 3, but so they kept the hair but got rid of the tail.
Yeah. To be fair, I do think Goku's better.
I don't know. I think Vegeta had the better aura. I think Vegeta's aura when he had 3 was a lot better than Goku's, so I'm gonna have to give it to Vegeta this time.
That's fair.
Vegeta definitely had Goku's to look at and perfect. Where Goku's was more of a an immediate Vegeta saw the faults. Because I don't know what the hair, like what the ratio of hair to strength is. Vegeta didn't seem to lack any strength, right? So like maybe he found the right ratio of power consumption to power up. I'd say they both look like shit. I'm a Super Saiyan 2 supremacist.
I said it in my reaction, but Super Saiyan 3 has grown on me so much. I'm not gonna lie. I used to hate it as a kid, but oh my god, do I love it now.
That's a
I'm
funny...
glad to see it getting more use.
Oh yeah, that's
True.
true.
Yeah.
They don't have god forms in this show, so they gotta use something higher than Super Saiyan. But yeah.
But you know, though, Goku's Super Saiyan 3 looks a lot different than Vegeta's.
Yes.
Could be because like Vegeta's the prince of all Saiyans, Goku's a low class warrior, so that could be why. Kind of same thing why like Vegeta's Super Saiyan 4 looks a lot different than Goku's. Just talking about GT, not even Daima. Just like that aspect of it, but that could possibly be why.
Fair
Just
point.
wearing jeans.
Exactly, strong genes.
Oh, that's hilarious though. The hair to strength ratio. The more hair, the stronger they are. Alrighty, guys. Anything else before we close it off?
Well, before we leave, Squall, show your Dragon Ball figurine. You know, we just saw this Mexican over there, Logan, pull out a Super Saiyan 4. I know you got something.
I
to
also
show
got
off.
this one.
Hey, you know you got to show off. He done showed off two on us, bro. Come on now.
Look at that tricep, bro.
Hey.
Every time I look at it, I gotta clean myself up. Dude, look at the shoes. Like you can see the fucking. That's insane.
What? Look at that texture.
Hold on, bring it up closer because you're green screen.
A little closer.
Oh,
Okay.
Dragon Balls.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay,
Come on.
they're definitely the Earth Balls.
Come on. Come on, camera.
That's crazy.
You're getting hugged.
Also,
Yeah,
Dragon
that's
Balls.
pretty nice.
Let's see what else do I have.
I had
I
the
also
little figurine
this
from
one.
the Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Oh, the blue one?
Yeah, I
I
had
got
that one,
that.
but my kids destroyed it.
Oh, I have that one too, but it's still in the package. I just don't know what it
Alright,
is.
here we go.
Oh.
Ultra
UI?
instant.
I hear the trumpet.
Daddy pulled out a Super Saiyan 3? Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Don't even ask me about how many Dragon Ball clothing I have. I don't want to show you how many Dragon Ball underwears I have.
My kids got some Dragon Ball underwear.
Yeah, I have like 7 pairs. It's so bad.
That's great. That's it. I think Squall's looking for war to show off.
He needs to turn off his damn green screen.
Oh, I have this mug, and it's Gohan, and then when it gets hot, it like reveals Goku, like helping Gohan do the father-son command.
Mhm.
That's pretty dope. Oh, and I got some sensu beans.
Oh.
Hey.
I got little Goku snoozing.
That's pretty cool. We're sleeping.
And then I got a bleach one. Haven't opened yet.
Oh, okay.
Bring it to your left. There you go.
Oh,
Bleach
Don guy.
figurine.
Oh, that's the Fullbringer arc, Ichigo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for us, Squall. If you want to take us out. Does anyone else got something to say?
Yeah.
Follow me on Rumble.
Nice.
Get Rumble Premium. All in on Rumble.
That was it. Oh, see, you got an outro question, 7 Ninja? By any chance?
Who's the best babe in Dragon Ball? How about that?
We've done that one before. A bunch of times.
Yeah.
Well, Logan, I know you got something, bro. It's first time you've been back in a while. Come on, man. What you got?
All right. So announce your any announcements. Plug your socials. We can do favorite waifu again. And favorite part of the podcast. So I am SquallRush. I got the link tree. Check it out if you want to follow my other platforms. I got the Buy Me a Coffee account if you want to donate to me on whatever platform you're watching on, just in case there's no donate button. We'll be posting a reverse Nuzlocke video probably tomorrow between me and DT Dub. So check that out. And I thought of a new Dragon Ball DBZ Sessions video, so that will be in the works after I collect some more data. Let's see. Other than that, favorite part of the podcast was probably be Dragon Ball Diamond discussion. Super Sam
here.
What? Oh, Hunter, because Hunter wasn't here.
Easy.
No, well, I'm not. Other than that, best waifu in Dragon Ball, I always gotta go with Chi-Chi, bro. Like, Goku's a damn bum. And Chi-Chi stuck by him no matter what. Cooked for him.
She holds it down, bro.
Cleaned for him, gave him kids. Like, she's begged him, got so mad at him for not making any money, made him get a license, didn't even get a license, and she's still around. Like, that's the true best babe right there. Let's see. From my point of view, 7 Ninja, Logan, then Brockstrap.
Okay. Guys, you can remember you can find me at Game Jolt Maybe Rumble at 7 Ninja 7. I do have a coffee account, not the one Squall has, it's KO-FI. If you want to check out that, want to subscribe or donate there, check it out. Regardless, the part of the podcast that I really enjoyed, again, it's the Dynamite part. It was the Dynamite part. The penis erection analogy was some of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. Anyway, best babe is going to be 18.
Good choice. Great choice.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like I stole it. Yeah.
No, I like there's no bad choice, like for real. Unless you said Pan, then we got some fucking problems. But how's it going, guys? My name's Logan. You can find me over on GUZ Xmen_Florida. Looks kind of like that. If you can see that. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram with the same name, Twitter with the same name. I'll be posting a lot of different content. Sometimes base tutorial videos, sometimes reaction videos, sometimes some gaming videos with Solo and/or my friends. Just whatever I really feel like. I kind of just throw shit at the wall and hope it sticks. So you know how it is. For my favorite waifu, honestly, as a wife in general, Goku died for 7 years and Chi-Chi's still loyal. So what other kind of woman is really better? But at the same time, I do prefer Videl with the short hair. You know what I'm saying? So that shit makes me go crazy. But yeah, Chi-Chi.
Interesting choice. I kind of like Videl with the long hair better.
I don't know. Girls with short hair.
I know you're very bad.
That shit makes me go crazy.
All right, Brockstrap.
Rockstar 55, anywhere you can find me, typically Rumble, YouTube, sometimes Twitch.
And Facebook.
I do just a lot of, and Facebook now. I do a lot of Pokemon content and stuff. Me and Squall do stuff on Thursday for a Soul Link challenge. It's pretty tough, pretty fun. I'm surprised he's dealt with me for as long as he has, for all the grief I give him. Yep, we're uploading. We're doing that live on his channel, and then I'm doing uploads of our Hoenn run. So make sure to go check those out. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Raza. Gohan should have went with her, not Videl.
Raza?
Raza. I put her over in the chat. The blonde-haired friend that was in
Blonde
the high
haired.
school.
Oh, Eraser.
Oh, hell no, bro. Hell no.
She's not
He
bad.
missed out.
I like her.
He missed out.
She was cool.
Bruh. Oh, I also forgot to say my favorite part of the podcast. My favorite, honestly, I honestly enjoyed this this entire podcast. It's been a while since I been back, so I enjoyed it. Pretty much every discussion we had. Even penis analogy was all right with me. I thought it was a little fun, you know. So yeah. Also another outro question for everybody. Favorite Pokemon any generation?
Starmie and Charizard.
That's rough. For alligator. My favorite
Army's
part was
Lucario.
Mario's sick.
when Hunter said he wasn't mad at me, he was just disappointed. It reminded me of being back home.
For real.
What about you, Seven Ninja?
I
Seven
was gonna
Ninja?
say like a Digimon or something.
Dude, have you been playing Pokemon TCG? Hunter? Or not Hunter, Logan?
TCG?
Yeah, the Pokemon Pocket. It's
Oh,
a
the
mobile
card
game.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I've been playing PokeMMO, which is
Oh,
multiplayer.
that's a good one. I like. We
Yeah.
were playing that one too for a while.
I'm gonna restart Black or White. So if you guys get to that after Hoenn, let me know.
Okay. Yeah. We're on Diamond and Pearl right now. So once we're done with this one, we're gonna switch on to Black and White. Seven Ninja, you're back. We're saying favorite Pokemon in any generation.
Greninja.
What?
Greninja.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
Greninja.
right.
Greninja,
That's right.
you're-
Yeah, I knew that one. Well, alrighty, peeps. Thank all the viewers for being here. Thank all the panel. It was a lit one. We'll see you guys for Senzu Talks on SquallGND for gaming and random nerdy topics. And then next Sunday is Nerding Out. So we'll see you guys in the near future. I'll catch you guys. Peace.
Deuces.